What's going on, family? This your boy Flaw 700, half of the podcast brothers. Before we get into this week's episode, I'd like to take this time to let you know where you can find our material at thepodcastbrothers.com. From there, you can subscribe to iTunes. iTunes is very important. Make sure after you listen to our episodes, leave us a review. That's the most important part. Share it with your friends and family. Or if you're an Android user, you can just listen to the episodes straight from the podcastbrothers.com website. You can download the episodes, whatever you want to do. To contact us directly, hit us up at mybroandmepodcast@gmail.com. And now on to this week's episode.
It's you liberals who have lifted them up, Howard.
Paul, you conservatives make a mistake. You can't afford to strangle hope in people. Without hope, people become dangerous.
No, Howard, you liberals have let them invade our society. You give them jobs, political jobs.
Paul, you missed the point. It's only the smart ones we move up.
That makes it even worse.
Oh, we have to move them up. If we leave a smart one in the ghetto, he might develop into a leader against us. But if we raise him up into white society, we neutralize him. He feels compelled to try to act like us. He loses his identity and his racial anger, if he has any. He becomes alien to his brothers. They realize he sold them out, and they grow to hate him. He becomes worthless to them and safe for us. No, thank you. In fact, in his love for the creature comforts, except for his color, he's become one of us.
We're brothers, we're happy and we're singing and we're colored. Give me a high five.
Yo, this your boy Flaw 700.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Fresco.
And this is episode 22 of the Podcast Brothers.
22. I'm back. I missed last week. I was stuck in traffic coming back from fucking Boston, man. Fucking New York and Connecticut traffic is the devil itself, but whatever. I made it. It turned a 4-hour drive into 6 hours. Like, I was mad as hell, and it was raining. I was tight. as hell. I called you while you was recording the joint. You didn't want to answer the phone, still in the fucking shine.
I got that, and I was like, maybe I thought about it. Like, maybe he wants me to pick up during the show. And I was like, nah.
I was expecting, you know what I'm saying, for me to call in and shit. Like, yo, state my case.
We've never done that before, so I didn't know if it was going to work or not.
So what? I knew you was recording at the time I called you.
How about no? Hit the bang on him. Hey, man. Episode 22, baby. Now, listen, I want to start this off right. The next time you hear the Podcast Brothers, we will have a different president. He'll no longer
But not officially, though.
Well,
because Obama still got like till January.
I know, but you know what I mean. What I mean. Now,
the new wave is being ushered in.
Yeah, it's going to be a change. Now he'll no longer be black, and it's a good chance.
Wait, what? Oh!
God,
the president will.
The president.
I thought you were talking about Obama. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, the president, he won't be black. That's a fact. No longer. All right.
Clarification.
Okay, the president will no longer be black by the time you hear episode 23. And it's a good chance that it won't be a he. If you're under 30, this is your first time probably voting for a white person to be president. If you're 8 years and under, you'll have a white president for the first time in your lifetime if you care.
They probably don't care.
But that's still major, though. That's some big stuff to be, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
For the first time, for these voters under 30, you're going to be voting for somebody who's not black, who's not your own skin color.
Hey, yo, can I admit a guilty confession?
Talk to me.
You know, when they do the campaign ads and you see the commercials coming up and Trump slandering Hillary and Hillary slandering Trump.
Yeah.
The commercial where he imitating the dude.
Nah, man.
Yo, that shit is funny as hell to me, yo. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I can't help it.
I'm not laughing at that.
That's my bit of ignorance. I can't fucking help it. I'm pretty sure y'all did that in the conversation yourself before where you imitated somebody. Somebody else didn't think it was funny. I'm sorry. I thought the imitation was funny.
What's crazy,
I'm sorry.
What's crazy to me is that I'm watching football earlier today, and it's a campaign commercial, every commercial break. And I'm sitting here listening to the stuff that they got on Trump, and it's like nobody cares. This man got rape allegations, sexual assault.
He don't pay his taxes.
He disrespect. He don't do nothing, and they're still neck and neck.
and he's up by a point. Nobody cares.
I think that's the real definition of thug life right there.
I
think that's it.
They rather complain about some emails that I don't know what's in these emails than the fact that what's pure as daylight. Like, yo, he has rape allegations that they won't talk about till after the election.
Yeah.
Fraud allegations that they won't talk about till after the election.
They
Nobody
don't
cares.
give a fuck, man.
Yeah,
They don't give a fuck, man. Trump is like that new hot rapper that you can't understand shit that he's saying, but he everywhere.
Stop hating. Yo, stop
He
hating.
fucking everywhere.
Let
It's
the
like,
young
what the
boys
fuck?
eat, man.
Yeah, hey.
Let these young boys eat. Yo, they trash, though. Nah, man, let them young boys eat.
Y'all listen to this garbage, man? Hey, the people like it. What the fuck you
They
want me
could
to
be
tell
out
you?
killing somebody, but they not. That's the number one excuse for this hot trash out. Listen, man.
I guess, man.
They from Cali. They could be killing somebody
We
right
got
now.
we got two homies in the building, man. Two very wise, intelligent young brothers, also from Trenton, man. First up, we got the homie Craig in the building.
Yo, what up?
Craig, what's good
Going
with
on,
you, man?
Craig?
What's going on? What's going on, Fresco? What's going on, Jarrell?
You know,
Yeah,
chilling.
man.
Craig been down with the move, with the podcast move since like day one. For
Appreciate
real.
it.
I
He was
enjoy
hitting me
great
up, asking me
quality,
shit.
man.
I was like, I don't even know, bro. Let me get back to you.
What'd he say?
I mean, he was into it.
Okay,
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like, he was thinking of questions to ask me questions I ain't even think about in regards to the podcast. I was like, that's a good ass point, man. I
It's
don't
all
even
about
know.
repping, man, and just
You know what I mean? But
just
shout
pushing
out-
everybody forward.
Shout out to Craig for coming through, man. We also got Bub Love in the building. Bub, what's good?
Peace to the guys. What's up? What's up?
Bub in the building, man.
All right.
Talented musician. And the brain and the engine behind the machine, the brain, man. That's basically what this is.
That's what I
Right here.
definitely
Yeah,
love
yeah.
about this,
Pinky and the brain.
this
Yeah.
podcast thing, because it brings, so
Take my
many
sweatshirt off.
so many talented people together. You know what I'm saying? It's like this. I done interviews with directors, rappers. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, this is dope for me to actually have y'all here, because y'all definitely doing something in the city.
Hey,
man.
yo,
So
you know what I was
appreciate
thinking about
that,
the
man.
other
Appreciate
day?
it.
We about
Yeah, I
to
appreciate that,
turn the podcast brothers into the new Rap City, the basement.
That's
I
dope.
like that.
Feel me?
I like
Just
that.
come through,
Don't
spit
say
they
that.
bars.
Don't say that, because then I got to
You
hear
know
some
what I mean?
freestyles.
Somebody got to set the bar. Huh?
I think
Okay.
gotta be dope.
Yeah,
we
he
go.
talking.
You know what I'm saying?
We might get a freestyle.
We can turn the podcast brothers into the new Rap City, the basement. You know what I'm saying? I had local artists come through, put their shit out there, and get the people some flow. I think that's hot.
I like
Yeah.
Yeah,
that.
that's cool.
I think that's hot.
Now, fellas, I don't know if y'all knew. I don't know if y'all follow us on Twitter or not, but we had Twitter on fire this week.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, that shit was crazy.
Yes, we did.
My phone was on fire for like 4 days.
It was
yo.
annoying, but it
It
was
was
on fire. What was that? I think Wednesday, Lil Wayne,
Perfect segue.
Little William,
Oh, that boy William.
William.
Little
Yeah.
Wi-
Little
Slave
Dwayne.
name. You the
Master
slave name.
son.
Little William said that Black Lives Matters has nothing to do with him. If it
Don't
ain't,
come at me with that dumb shit, man. I was like, yo. But I was surprised at how calm she was, though. Like his answers were perfectly fine to her. Like the way she conducted the interview, she didn't frown her face.
she
up
was
or
like,
nothing.
got him.
Yeah.
We got another one. We got another one.
She got that sound bite.
Yeah,
Yeah, she
that's all
definitely
they
got it.
wanted.
She famous for that now, so that's exactly what she wanted. I think all reporters
It looked
agree for that.
it looked really weird.
It did though, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
Wayne looked at weird or what?
Both of them. Like
What was he doing on
It
it
looked like
anyway?
it was extremely edited, right?
That's what
like,
I'm saying.
Who
it didn't,
called?
it didn't even seem like she was serious.
Yeah,
Right. And
Like
what
her
was that
face.
about? What was the interview for? What magazine or TV or something?
I don't know.
What was it for?
Man, it was some underground. Some
I don't know.
underground.
It's all a part of the plan, man.
Yeah, right.
They act like Carter
Part of
6
the
coming
plan.
out tomorrow or something.
Right. What the fuck is he being interviewed
They
for?
probably got
But-
high and drunk, and they was like, "Look, we about to ask you this." And
Yeah. Well,
something.
listen,
That's why you need to
Wayne.
stay off the drugs, man. You make bad business decisions.
I mean, William. This is why Birdman got his money. Listen,
I'm keeping my money for
everybody,
my son. He
everybody
can't-
but Juvie though. Like Birdman kept all their money because they was dope heads. You keep it 100.
Yeah,
That's a fact.
That's a fact. Like they all complain about Birdman handling their money, but if you was Birdman, would you really leave Wayne in charge of Young Money? He's not the boss of Young Money. Birdman is.
You don't have that business.
He
sense.
don't. He don't.
I'm keeping his
I heard
money
Young
for my
Money used to
son.
sleep on bunk beds.
Who used to sleep on bump ass?
Young Money, man.
All of them?
A majority of them, I heard the only people who had money was J Mills.
Why does J Mill got
Drake.
money though?
J Mel's be writing for him.
Okay, all right. For who though?
Hit the talk closer to the
Everybody.
mic,
The Carter
Craig.
2 sounded like.
Hey, Craig, talk closer to the mic.
The Carter 2 sounded real New Yorkish, right?
I thought that
It's
was
all
Gilly,
right.
but Gilly said that though.
Nah,
Gilly
that's Carter 1.
Oh, okay.
See, the
Okay.
styles
You dropping them
switched
hip
up.
hop facts on me.
Then we got Drake.
Drizzy.
Now, but before we get on to that though, here's my question. Was Wayne wrong for speaking his mind though? You know, like if it
Wayne
ain't-
is an idiot. Like like he is a hypocrite. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because he's already recorded saying Black Lives Do Matter. Like on
And
stage.
I remember,
Like, he's a
I think it was
hypocrite.
when the Carter 3 came out. I think it was the song Misunderstood or something like that. He gave this long rant. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the song, he was going on about fuck Al Sharpton and the whole that was around the time Hurricane Katrina, a little bit after that. And he was talking about that stuff on the album, so for him to turn around and then go, my life matters.
Yeah, he got
Especially
the
because I'm rich. That man white. He filming me. I was like, yo, he's high, yo.
Yeah.
That don't let
What
you
he,
know.
what he
Definitely
said
not.
didn't make
Me.
any sense, but I feel like people. I didn't realize what people was expecting from Lil Wayne. He never really spoke for
Right.
the
For
plight
people.
of black people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I wasn't surprised. Like I didn't really feel like he spoke for me or a majority of the people of where I come from. So it was like, you know, like Wayne, he, like CJ said, like he an idiot. You feel me?
He an idiot, but once you get all that power, you know what I mean? Like you hold a certain responsibility. At least I think so for your community. You know what I mean? So
I
it's
think
uncalled
so too,
for
man.
what he's saying.
Absolutely.
Like he got a lot of power. You know what I mean? He could really change
Y'all seen what
lives.
T.I. said to him?
But wait,
Yeah.
before we get to T.I., Jeezy said something first.
Oh, what Jeezy said? I know he said
Jeezy,
something.
well, Jeezy didn't go in like T.I. went in. We're going to get to T.I. in a second. But Jeezy was just like, Lil Wayne has grew up rich. So he doesn't really know. I mean, that's like an excuse to me, but that's what Jeezy said first.
But he talk about all that bullshit, and he grew up rich though.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right.
Right, exactly. Yeah. So you don't,
So,
you
like, he
can't.
don't got
Yeah.
no excuse.
So if you grew up rich, the way you talk about home invasions and shooting niggas and the struggle and all that other shit, if you grow up rich, but then you turn around and say Black lives don't matter, or you don't know what to call it, whatever.
And he said that he was frustrated because they called his daughter a hoe. They didn't call her, but they asked him a question on the
reporter.
interview. The reporter.
Wait, well, hold the fuck
It
up.
was
What?
mentioned. He was aggravated because it was brought up about, you know, basically hoe and his daughter was in the same sentence. It ain't clear as to
set
what
him
they was.
up.
Yeah, they. So he got aggravated. So he
Yeah,
attacked all of
rolled
us.
his ass up.
He attacked all of us because the reporter made
Rolled
him
him up
angry.
and lit him.
I heard he said something about him being the blood in the interview too. Like he said, like I'm a blood or something. Like I'm a gang member or something.
What was this interview about?
I don't
This
know.
interview was
yo.
all over the place, man.
Like, what was the?
I never
Like,
watched
what was the
whole
premise
thing.
that got this interview set up to begin with? Like, what the fuck is it about? Like, who, when she called him and said, "Hey, I want to interview you," what?
And
about
why did he
what?
do it? Because Wayne don't really do interviews like that.
Right.
So why did he pick that at all things?
That's a
Crazy.
fact. But thank you, Lil Wayne, because we got stuff to talk about.
But then he tweeted, "Is intelligence misunderstood?"
seen that.
And then he apologized after that. It's like, what
But
the fuck
wait.
do you
What
mean? Like,
intelligence is misunderstood?
I don't know, man. Like
Didn't he-
T.I. said in his little Instagram post to him, I know you're wired a bit different than most people, but so I don't really know what kind of wiring is going on over there that makes up intelligence for him. So
Basically,
I don't know.
Basically, T.I. called him a coon.
Yeah.
No, he did. He used that exact
Yeah, he
word.
basically called him a coon. And he said, this is what I like. He said, if our friendship got to end because of this, so be it, partner. And I'm with all of that because too many times these artists get away with stuff and then their friends be
Well,
like, I ain't got nothing to do with
I
that.
mean, I think that's
Yeah.
awesome though, because if we gonna hold cops accountable for not speaking up against cops, you got to hold your boys accountable for
Right.
know what I'm saying, for the bullshit that they do too. So
Somebody got to
ain't-
pull
you know what
Wayne
I'm
to the
saying? Ain't nothing
side.
wrong with that.
But
I mean, I personally would have did it through a phone call, but if you speak stupid on a public stage, then I guess you deserve to get
I was
embarrassed
just
on the
about to
public
get
stage.
into that because what I saw was T.I. get buried on social media.
Really?
Nobody liked what T.I. did.
Really?
From what I was reading.
Wayne got them fans,
They-
man.
Yeah.
Damn, he's
Got
so
them
What can we call him?
Pill
They
popping little
They coming
boy.
after us next. I'm
You
sorry.
got the-
Yeah, right.
I ain't mean it.
Fuck that. I meant
Yo,
to come and
they
get me.
was
Goddamn.
they was atting Lil Wayne on Twitter, and I was like, yo, if he replies, he gonna burn us.
Yeah. Hey, I had a whole racist conversation out of that
I seen
situation.
that.
too,
Wayne got
man.
a lot of white fans. Though.
Yeah,
he
he
got a lot of white fans.
Got a lot of fans that stay in the house too and just be on the computer all day.
They was atting Lil Tucci.
Skateboarding and
Tunchi,
shit.
what's his name? Tunchi, right?
Some shit like
They was
that.
atting him. I'm like, yo, he might reply to this. Like this might happen. We got like,
Yo, that shit was like
6,000
6,500 retweets.
well, yeah, like 6,500 retweets,
That's what I said.
5,000 likes, but it had like 700,000 interactions. You feel what I'm saying? And yo,
He
so-
saw that shit.
So yeah, he's seen it. He's seen the podcast
that
brothers
shit,
getting
man.
at him. But salute to y'all. We did a dope number, man. We had like 500 listens in 1 week, man. I was fire, man.
Oh, word?
We had
Yeah,
like
you,
500.
You
man.
neglected to share that information. That's
I was
dope.
showing you. I was like, yo, look at these numbers.
You ain't show me shit.
We had like 500, man. And I ain't getting all caught up in that because it's like when you drop an album, you go platinum in 1 week. Don't expect to do that on the second album. But if we do,
I mean,
but
you
if
get
we
caught
do,
up in it. Hell, them good numbers.
in a week, as far as week goes. But if you space them all out, like episode 1 came out June 13th.
Like
so
that.
if you take episode 1, I'm pretty sure they got the most spins because that was out before. But if you take a 6-day period, not even 7, a 6-day period, 500. Woof.
Hey, yo, Bub, man.
Yes, sir.
How you get started with music, bro? How did y'all? Matter of fact, I know how y'all met, but how did this thing y'all got going on? How did this shit start?
Well, I met CJ at Mercer. People was telling before he got to Mercer, people was like, yo, some dude about to come up here. Y'all kind of dress alike or whatever. You feel me? So when they introduced me to him, I was like, all right, he got swag. You feel me? And he was like, yo, I rap. You feel me? I was like, all right, cool. You rap? So he was like, all right, fuck it. We went outside and he spit a little 16 for me. I was like, all right, it's cool. And then I rapped for him. He was like, all right, you dope. And then we just like, he was throwing parties at the time because, you know, he was like really.
I ain't ever get no invite, Craig. What the fuck?
It was for the people, man.
I ain't a person.
I told you, I'm saying it was for the people. You just,
the hell is going on?
Just met your way there. You feel me? All I used to
I'll
tell
fuck
is,
with you, bro. It's all good.
I'm not the people.
Nah.
person?
I'm just letting you know, everybody's welcome. You know what I mean? That's what that phrase means.
Heard.
Yeah, but he was doing parties and I was like, he was like, you know, he was like friendly and shit. He like, yeah, come to my party or whatever. So me and my man came to his party. And this shit was like dumb lit because I wasn't really used to going out like that. You feel me? So when I came in, you feel me? This boy was coming like Diddy. He had big bottles of champagne and shit. He
shiny suit.
He had like
he was dancing. I know he was dancing.
Nah, he had a blazer on with like a scarf and shit, and these big bottles of champagne and shit. And I'm a young boy, so I just start drinking and shit. I got like a bottle. This one, Grey Goose, is like super popping. So I came in, I had a little bottle of Goose and shit. He pouring like all this champagne, mixing my shit. You feel me? And it was cool. I bagged like 2 girls or whatever, and I was like, all right, like this.
Matter of fact, that sounds like how labels get artists to sign, don't it?
You feel me?
Wind him and dine him and shit. Brought him to the
Got
party.
it.
Yeah, right.
It wasn't even about the music at that time.
It was just like
we just had camaraderie with each other. You feel me?
But he did some real shit, like, and I respected him for it, because like when we really start like chopping it up around like on some music shit, he was like, yo, I don't even want to rap. Like, I'll support you. Like, you rap, and then I'm a digress, and then I'm gonna just be a manager. And I'm like, oh shit. Like, I kind of felt like he was like, yo, just like take it serious. I was like, you know what I mean? I was like, you know what? Like, for somebody who like kind of just met me and just like, you know, like.
Oh, so y'all just clicked off top.
Yeah.
Okay, got you. Okay.
So I was like, all right, you know what? Like, you want to support me? All right, we gonna do it then. You feel me? So it was just like, all right, fuck it. Like, I'm gonna be the artist. I'm gonna be Biggie. He gonna be Diddy, and we just gonna, you know,
Are you gonna dance all in the videos?
Man. Like that.
Are you gonna dance all in the videos?
I'm low key. I'm more so like Dame. You feel me? I might do a little dice dance here and there, but I'm low key. You feel me?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But nah, it was like, you know what I mean? It was like, yo, like just rap or whatever, and you know, we was just thinking of like names and stuff like for like a group or whatever of what we gonna call ourselves, and we just came up with this name called Mad Lights. You know,
shout out to Mo Black. He was there that night.
Yeah,
Mo Black. Shout out to Mo Black.
We was driving.
Say the name again.
Mad Lights. Yeah, that's the name of our group.
Okay,
Mad Lights. Y'all got a few other artists that y'all roll with though, right? Is it more? Is it just y'all two?
It's more. It's a whole movement.
Yeah,
it's more so. It ain't just like the music. Like we really started.
Anybody that do anything that's providing to the overall picture.
Yeah, it's like it's a crew of creatives.
Yeah, basically.
Right.
Because like at the time we was starting it, all our friends was just like wanted to do something. So I was like, you know, instead of going out trying to get all these people, like we got all these people around us that's doing something, you know, photography, you know, like videography. Everybody was designing, everybody was doing something. So he was like, you know what, we about to just bring it all under one house. But more or less we came up with the name because we was going to New York and we was passing the airport and we had like an instrumental on. So we, you know, the instrumental just dumping, you know, like, we was like, yo, this next song gonna be called Mad Light. So we just like freestyling and shit. And
shit stuck.
And then the next day, CJ was like, yo, what we gonna call our group? I said, fuck it, let's call it Mad Lights. He was like, hell yeah. And then we just was like,
that's what's up.
You know,
how many years ago was that?
Like
2009, 2010.
But nah, it was like in the 08 though, I think. in 08. That's when, and then 2009. That's when we really got active. That's when I started going to, because I was at the AI NYC. That's Art Institute of New York, and I'm near at the time, so I'm getting invited to all these loft parties and shit. And I'm bringing Bub with me everywhere I go. Me and Bub going, and I'm
thugging it out.
I'm like, fuck it. I got the song on the iPod. The first song we thought was the hottest shit in the world. I'm getting over there.
It was like some technical.
Turn their music up.
He really was though.
And shit, like,
he really was though. I was like, yo, this boy is crazy. Like, we in these parties and shit.
Cut
we
that
got
shit
like
off, yo. Put my man shit on, yo. Fuck that shit.
That's how I was coming, man.
Put my man shit on, yo.
Everything else is trash, right?
Yeah, right.
Except for your own.
But
music.
when you did that? How was the crowd reaction?
We would get a few people. We always went over like 1 or 2 fans at a time. You feel me?
One fan a day, man.
We was gathering people. We was making connections, and then like people was really fucking with us. They was inviting us more places.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, and it was another kid that I ain't gonna say his name, but he was like making music that went to his girlfriend was a rich white girl that went to Art Institute of New York. And we was they performing at different clubs and stuff, and I'm bringing Bud with me. I'm like, yo, like let's see how they moving. You feel me? Like I'm trying to get an idea and just feeling my way out. You know what I mean? Because I ain't never managed nobody before. This is my first time. I'm just want to support my man, so he won't stop rapping. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like so, I'm just figuring things out, going to different clubs in New York, just hanging around that scene, running into mad different people. You feel me? Like I seen Yams and shit before he was really
Rest in
who
peace,
he is.
Yams.
Like you know what I mean? Like on them same type of scenes and shit. So
you ran into Dame too, right?
Y'all ran into Dame and CD. That made me.
Yo,
let
me hear this story. What happened?
Set my game
he played you, didn't he? The way you said that statement,
he kind of paid me, but
you didn't want to mention it.
Not vocally played me though, because I probably would have, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was an old man at that time, and I was in my prime, so it probably would have been a different outcome. but I walked up to him, and I had a CD, blank CD with Bub songs on there. You feel me? His early songs. Sorry, but so I see Dame Dash, and we at the Currency concert. And I'm like, yo, what's up, Dan? Can I holler at you for a second? He's smoking a doobie. He's like, yeah, what's up? I'm like, yo, this is my man, Bub. You feel me? Like, I don't want to talk too much because the music playing, but, like, check it out. You feel me? And I'm going to holler at you. Had a business card in there. You know what I mean? I'm sit back down. I'm chilling with my homegirl, and she like, who my fiance now. So I'm chilling with her, and she like, yeah, he just gave your CD to that white girl. I'm like, what? Passing my shit. But I'm on the train ride home. I'm just thinking. I'm like, well, what did I do wrong? I'm like, well, I don't think I approached him wrong. So it had to be the CD. You know what I mean? It was a blank CD and a white sleeve. You feel me?
No
card.
album cover.
The presentation wasn't there yet. But I'm saying it's 2008 now. You feel me? So
I'm pretty sure you ain't expect to run into him either. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, word.
Yeah, so you jump on that opportunity.
I'm actually a big fan of Currency, so that's why I was there.
Right.
But I seen him and I'm like, oh. I keep CDs on me, you feel me?
Yeah.
I mean, like, I used to walk to school, see Pusha T and Malice, like, all the time. Robert De Niro just, like, and I see why people don't never fan out in New York when they see these celebrities. Because it's like, they all, you know what I mean? They always see access.
Yeah.
That's dope right there, man. Robert De Niro and his black family.
That's what's up, man. So, with the music, what's the premise of the music? Like, what, you know what I'm saying? Like, pretty much like a clique got their own like little nostalgia about them that you think of something and you recognize them for that. So if people listen to your music and it's something that you want to take from them, like what's that one thing that you want to stand out more than anything? That was a dope interview question, yo. Hey,
I would say I would say my versatility. Mm-hmm. I think when we first started like the Mad Lights thing, and I wanted to do music, I'm very aware and I analyze everything. So I just took a look in the city and I'm like, nobody, like, we got to do something different than everybody. So when we first started music, like, we was doing like some band, like rock and hip hop shit. Nobody was really doing that in the town. And we kind of just started branching
too. We got it documented.
Yeah, it's documented. You feel me?
Right.
Like,
we've been on iTunes.
You feel me? It was just like I wanted to do something different. I wanted to stand out, and I felt like we was gonna stand out just by being more versatile than everybody. You feel what I'm saying? Especially because I got a high IQ in music, and so do CJ. Like his shit probably surpassed mine. So I was like, you know what I'm saying? Like with him being such a creative and just understanding music, period, and me being who I am and me wanting to push myself musically, I was like, yo, we really, and not only that, and then evolving the right pieces around us, like. We ain't got no choice but to stand out, and that's kind of how, people really understand who we are. And like throughout the years, we gained like a cult fan base. You feel what I'm saying? So you wouldn't like I wouldn't say like I'm active and like I'm like, I wouldn't even consider myself like a rapper. Like, I'm an artist. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I
music.
put I'm a creative. So when I put my name, my name, Matt Lights, or, just on something, people gonna know and people gonna mess with it because we created something that people just gonna love because it was just genuine. It was organic. You feel what I'm saying? So I think that versatility that we brought into Trenton, the Trenton music scene, it just like when they see us, it's like you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
And like a lot of people who actually like tastemakers and doing stuff in the town right now, like a lot of them was like at our shows at like as kids. You know what I mean? Like 18, like at the door, like CJ, I'm trying to sneak in here. It's got to be 21 up. I'm like, yo, you good? You feel me? Just don't drink nothing. Just don't get caught. You know what I mean?
Real talk.
Letting people in here and like they're now doing a lot of events around the town and stuff. You know what I mean? So it's
That was an
replicated, and I'm
eye-opener
just
for
giving
other
them
people too.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I'm
Just giving people, letting people know, like, yo, you could throw your own shit. You feel me? We can make our town pop because nobody can say when we threw our parties that shit wasn't popping. Like I was doing this shit since high school. Like as far as like just reaching out to the people and just being people's champ. And my shit was always popping. I ain't flopped yet.
now,
Boss.
Yeah, real talk.
I can attest to that, man. I think I met CJ. I was in the 10th grade. I think I'm a year ahead.
Yeah,
At Granville.
definitely.
I think I met him in 10th grade. He was in the 9th grade. Always cool as hell, and he was always into something. Like, no bullshit, though, but he was always, like, doing something. Like, you see him on Facebook. He was in New York. I was like, dang, what the fuck? Like, I just seen him yesterday. He said he wasn't doing nothing today. But, you know what I'm saying? But he always been making moves, and when you have a conversation with him, it's always, like, forward thinking. He don't really bullshit a lot when you have conversations with him. That's why I fucks with CJ. When Bub, he always just been cool as hell.
Word.
We used to play ball all the time at Mercer County.
Yeah,
That
and
was
Washington.
Back,
Yeah,
and
Washington.
Washington. That's back when I had hops. Yo, I used to dunk on.
I ain't
niggas
even
back then.
when I first seen you, kid, I ain't even know you had hops like
Yeah,
that.
I used
man.
to do
I
it,
seen
yo.
this boy dunk on the bitch. I was like, damn.
Yeah, I used to do it.
got
I was like
I'm
5'8",
taller than him.
yo.
I'm like, yo.
6'2" in underleague.
I'm like,
Yeah,
yo,
right?
I really got to
Yeah.
do
We
some
used to get
calf
right.
raises and get my hops up because this boy really dunking on people.
Them used to be the days, man. I used to have it. I used to tell my brother all the time, he like, man, you can't play no fucking basketball. I'm like, man, you never come see me play.
I don't remember that.
Hate, man. That's all that is. But anyway,
Hey, CJ,
Nah, he's nice though. Your bro.
I
is
appreciate
nice
that,
and
man.
CJ.
Thank you.
What's up?
where did you get that grind from, though? Like, when did it start for you? Is it inherited, like
Yeah,
pops, mom, grandpa?
I think my mom was always working a double, so I definitely get that hustle from her. Like
Okay.
she was always like when I was like, damn, where my mom at? You know what I mean? Like she was always working a double, so that's part of it. I noticed, I guess, being a man of the people and stuff, I get that from my dad and my uncles, but more so probably my dad brothers, my uncles, because they everywhere. You know what
Okay.
I mean? I used to be like, damn, this person know you, and I look like them. We got strong traits.
Hell
But,
yeah, you look just like your
Yeah,
pop.
yeah.
Yo,
Word is
for
bond.
real.
My pop, but his brother, I look more like him. So everybody used to think I was his son. So I'm like, how they know my uncle? And you know what I mean? He was a hustler and everything, but it wasn't because of that. It was just how he treated people.
Okay.
He treat people well. You know what I mean? So
Word.
people come to me like, yo,
You get
I
that-
owe your
you get
uncle-
that
I
love
owe
of
your uncle-
extension.
I owe your uncle some money. Ain't the whole thing, but here it go to you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm like, damn, like this could be anybody.
Right, yeah,
This could
exactly,
be anybody.
yeah.
I'm like, damn, really? Like people really love him. You know
That's
what I mean?
crazy.
So that's
That's
what
love
always
off
made
an
me a man of the
extension.
people.
That's what's up. You,
It's
know,
in
you
your
get that
blood.
automatically. Yeah.
Word is bond.
That's what's up, man. I mean, sometimes, people don't, and making a point off your uncle, that's a good thing. And that just go to show you, like, how you treat people is everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
You get that love back tenfold if you just give it. You ain't got to be nothing. It could be nothing that serious to you. You can give somebody $1. You know what I'm saying? And they be like, damn, I appreciate the fuck out of that. Next time they see you, they give you 20.
Who does
Just
that remind you of, like off a movie or a show? Like he the bad guy, but the city love him because he got so much love. I'm thinking
Motherfucking Money Mitch.
Money Mitch. You think Money Mitch?
They love Money Mitch.
They love Money
yeah,
Mitch.
they love Money,
Money
Mitch.
Mitch.
He was a star. That's
yeah.
why.
If
Oh,
somebody,
and Peter Pan, too.
Peter Pan.
And I think that's why we all.
I'm like, oh, huh? Peter Pan?
He threw me off on that one, man. I really thought he was about to say.
I meant to say Robin Hood, actually, not Peter Pan, but I fucked up.
I think that's why we always been successful and always had a good rapport with the people because we always cared about the people. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
when we sit down and plan these shows out and do our shows, it was always like it wasn't really for us. It was like, yo, it was just for the people. Like, you know what I'm saying? We done did shows and pay extra money to extend the shows and you know what I'm saying, just so we could, and we losing money just so the people could have fun. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I remember I came to one of your shows one time, and you know how sometimes when you know somebody and you see them doing something in public and you like, yo, I hope they don't fuck it up. Like you nervous for them because you want to see him do good.
Yeah.
So you get a little, you like, yo, I hope this nigga don't fuck it up. But when I seen him on stage, like his confidence was just like any other motherfucker you would see on TV doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like no tripping over the words, smooth. You know what I'm saying? The hand gestures and emotions. Like he was into his music. He knew what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? Pronunciating. And you can see that. You know what I'm saying? That you was comfortable and you was confident of that.
Because you got to understand, when I started my first time ever performing, like I was at a rock show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My first show I ever did was at the Stone Pony in Asbury, and that's a big, prestigious like rock spot. Like Bruce Springsteen performed there, like mad
Bon
prestigious rock people been there. So like when we first started doing music, I was with a rock band. So we'd go on the show, and I'd be the only black guy there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We be in the studio with this rock band, and not only that, you start to memorize their music because you're in the studio recording with them. So like it'd be me and CJ, and we from the hood, we on, but the kids, they don't look like us. You feel me?
Yeah.
So we be in there in the crowd, and then we singing the lyrics, and people looking at us like we crazy. And then when I get on stage, it's just like I turn into a different person. Like it's like my confidence just shoot through the roof. So I'm performing like they don't even care what I'm saying or what I'm rapping. It's just a mere fact they see like hip hop and rap together. They just love it.
And they see that energy.
And that
They don't
energy
even
is
understand the lyrics half of the time. It's just
Yeah, you get an energy to set the shit on fire.
Yeah, so
That's
and,
dope right
and
there.
then being around that, loud drums and guitars, like it just made me to like it just made my performance game just to another level, and it made me real confident. So when I done performed to like every type of demographic, you know what I'm saying? Like imagine performing in clubs and nobody knows you. Like that's the worst atmosphere to perform at. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're going to a club,
Ain't nobody paying attention.
and nobody knows you, but at the same time, one thing that they respect good music and confidence when you're on stage. Even if you win over about 10 people, it's still a fact. Like I done
still won. Yeah, you touched
and
somebody.
we never got booed before. You feel what I'm
Never
saying?
got booed.
But we
We
had a
performed.
method.
I was going to ask you that.
in front of all white people. We done performed in front of the whole Grape Street in North.
Yeah, but
I mean, we
but
always have
had
somebody
a, but we had a
that
method
shows
to our
love.
madness though, because every time we would perform, we would always bring girls with us.
Yeah. You gotta have them loves on deck.
You gotta have loves. This is why I tell people all the time: if you can't get women to listen to your music, you gotta stop it, because women they
real.
buy the most music, and if the women messing with it, the niggas gonna fuck
But you
with
know
the,
what?
with
You
the
always
girls
get some-
doing.
you always get the most
And
support
check
from
this
Because
women.
they out there
Always.
dancing, niggas automatically gonna
But you
go
know
out
what?
there.
Imagine this though. Check this out. Imagine this. So say we performing in a club and we got like 8 girls with us, and the girls that's with us know our music. So when we about to perform, we got 8 girls plus we probably it's like 6 guys. So that's how much is that? 14.
Like 14.
So imagine you got when they cut the music off, everybody mad, they drinking and they back up. So it's a big open space. So you got 14 people that know your music while everybody quiet. Then they looking like, okay, they must be somebody,
Right,
Because
yeah,
they don't
right.
know. They don't know that we know them,
Right.
Because the way we play is like we not even with them. We move and shake when we
Evil
in the club,
genius.
You feel me? So it's like, all right, cool. Like, all right,
And then other people just fall into the way.
Yeah,
you
they
get
just
more
gravitate
girls
to
from
it.
from them areas
Right.
that's falling into it, and you know what I mean. And then you
The more
like,
people
a
start
couple
to look
guys,
up.
you feel me? That's trying to be down. You feel me? Like our blog used to really like pop like hits, like tons of hits a day.
That's
You know what I mean?
crazy y'all say that, because I cater this podcast around women, like, or not our topics, but if I'm looking for people to listen, like our female fan base is incredible.
Well, the women support the
Women-
most.
the
Like
women
I
support the
could
most.
attest. Like if you ever been to any of our shows, if anybody ever been to any of our shows since we started doing shows, majority of people that came out was women.
Facts.
Shout out to all the dope women out there, man. That
And I
support
appreciate
motherfuckers
them.
that's doing things out here, man. Shout out to the dope women once again. Need you out here. And shout out to the dope black women especially.
Black
They
woman
just
is God.
They make that
Of course.
make that absolutely clear. Hey yo, so with y'all, right? Being homies for so long and in business for so long, what's one thing CJ do that gets on your goddamn nerves? The one that you just can't see, like, yo, I wish he stopped doing that shit.
I think CJ. Let me see. He's strict like a motherfucker. Man.
You ain't my
gonna
damn
lie.
daddy.
Right.
I ain't gonna lie, this man's strict like a motherfucker, man. It's like he be on my heels, and I'm like a rebellious, so I like to do
Right.
what I want when I want to
That's
do it.
good and bad,
You
right?
feel
You
me?
know what I'm saying?
So it's like, but I appreciate that because
Right.
like he keep me on my toes. You feel me? Like, it's like, yo, you need to do this. And I, at first when we first start really getting into it, it used to be like we used to be going at it and shit. You feel me? But we like the same type of person, but in a different way. I'm more like passive, and he like aggressive. You feel me? So it's like, you know what I mean? I learned how to deal with it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, but he like real strict.
That's what's the same question, Craig.
His snap, man. That's what it is. It's a Snapchat.
His snap?
Yeah, you might be going through a snap. And you be like, oh, man, that's not for me. Like, you feel me? I'm like, yo, you got to calm down, bro. He like, this for my loves. This for my loves, man. Like, I don't need to see him dancing with his shirt off and shit. You feel me? Like,
Hey, man.
yo, that ain't for me.
I'm Bubby Love. Like, what can I say? I'm Bubby Love.
That's for my loves.
This is where I started. I started doing me. Say, yo, we gotta
that's
cater
funny
to the
as hell.
loves.
Right.
Oh, you can't direct DM them?
I mean, it's like they don't read the captions before they click it.
Right.
You gotta read them.
You do got to read the captions, but that's funny as hell. Hey, yo, what's up with that that shit you was talking about, that pick your poison? What you got?
Pick your poison. We're going to get into a little bit of games right now, man.
Okay.
We're going to do pick your poison. I came up, this is a new game. This is our first time playing. It's going to be on every week from now on. Hopefully I can do a better job with picking my poisons. But here goes my
I got a good
poisons.
poison. I got good poison.
Pick your poisons, fellas. Ride Along 3 is coming out, so I've heard. Last Friday have been coming out for the last 10 years, so I've heard. But which one? Pick your poison as to which one you're going to
rather
tolerate.
go watch?
But that you'd rather go watch. Because personally, me, I call them poison because I think they both are going to be trash. My personal opinion. Which
There might
one
be people
are
out
you
there who
going
actually want to see both of those.
Huh?
There might be people who actually want to see both of
Might
those.
be, but
Of course.
that's everything,
Yeah,
though.
yeah,
That's
you wanna see both of
everything. Like, people don't, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, what we talk about, some people are going to love it. But my poison is, which one would you rather go watch right now? Kevin Hart doing the same thing he's been doing. If you're saying Ride Along 1 and Ride Along 2, was there much of a difference?
No.
Nah, not
So
really.
It's the same fucking movie.
So that's my point.
Yeah.
Do you want to go see 3, or do you want to see Chris Tucker come back from 1995 and be Smokey?
And
play
at
Smokey.
48.
Yeah, right.
Looking flabby and
Yeah,
sick.
right.
Yeah.
Eyes
Now-
still big as hell.
So-
I'm going to pick Ride Along 3.
That's the one you would rather go see?
That's the one I would rather go see. Because, I don't know, by fucking default, I really don't want to see Chris Tucker play Smokey. Like, unless they can figure out a way to write it where it's great. You know, maybe he, like, got a high son now or some shit. I don't know. Maybe he got a son that smoke weed all the time and he trying to get him to stop. I don't know. It got to be a way that they write it that makes it funny as hell. But him, like
gotta
playing
make
Smokey again,
Yeah, they
like,
gotta
nah,
flip
I'm not
it.
with that.
They got to flip it.
Yeah. They
What
gotta
y'all
super
going
flip
with?
it. So I'm going to pick Ride Along 3.
I'm going to go with Friday. As long as they flip it. They got to flip it, though. Like, he can't be the
And
same
you know,
old
and-
Smokey. He gotta be coming like, don't even call me Smokey no more. Like,
Right,
I
yeah.
got a
He got to
good
be like
name, you feel
Stanley,
me?
like a tight
Yeah,
ass.
he got to
or
be
some
like,
shit.
yeah, he got to be like,
Be in the suit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Maybe he take Bernie Mac place as the Reverend or
yeah,
something.
right.
I don't know.
And at the end, he got to get high. At the end of the movie.
Gotta be
You gotta
dope.
be like-
Yeah. Like he gave in.
Yeah, I'm gonna say last Friday.
Mm.
Yeah, cause but it gotta be rated R though. Can't be like no PG-13. It gotta really be.
Yeah, like no straight to TNT shit.
Yeah, it gotta be like rated R. I got some cussing in it to make it funny. Cause I ain't really see an Ice Cube movie in a long time that I thought was good.
That's
Nah.
a good point.
Yeah.
He's been making like PG-13ish
Not really.
kind of movies,
He
right?
has.
Yeah, and like Kevin Hart, I don't really like Kevin Hart like that. I think he corny.
Mm.
Like the last movie I thought that I watched from him is like Paper Soldiers. Like,
Oh,
be honest,
oh,
with you.
shit.
That's my movie.
We like, I like that raw.
What was that,
comedy,
2002?
Man. Like,
Yeah.
he commercial. He too
Paper
commercial.
Soldiers, funny as hell.
Paper Soldiers.
man.
It is, man.
My name's Stu, nigga.
My
I ain't
name's
going
Stu,
to jail.
nigga. I ain't going back to jail.
Like,
God
Yo,
damn,
white
that's that nigga Stu.
You want me to go to jail for killing this nigga right here? Sequel was
man,
the
that-
illest one in the movie, though.
Back
but
when he was the bully.
yeah, right.
What my
He's
man
lying
say in that
charge.
car? Yo, remember when my man?
He was like,
Remember when
Stu,
Kevin
you
Hart?
on my
Shane.
neck, Stu.
Remember
You
when
on my
Kevin
neck.
Hart got in the car?
It's like,
When
nice.
Kevin Hart-
It was like nice pants. Why you ain't got no pockets?
Remember-
Motherfucker Stu, man.
Remember the part when Kevin Hart got out the car, and as soon as he got the car, man, I was like, I don't know, maybe he got caught or something. I don't know.
Oh yeah, when they was going to rob the house.
Yeah,
the
as
car
soon as
was
he got
coming
out
He
the
out.
said you an
Oh, this some
oaky ass
bullshit.
nigga, son.
He said you was drinking 440s. Nah, it was 4 niggas in the car.
See, look, now niggas about to
That's
go
a
watch that
classic
movie.
Yeah,
movie,
right,
man.
yeah.
If you ain't seen Paper Soldiers, go see Paper Soldiers.
Hey, yo,
Now,
I
let
gotta-
me pick my poison.
Oh yeah, you go ahead.
I would rather watch Ride Along 3. Let Friday, let Smokey live. Let that classic character live. It's done. It's gone. It'll never be another one. He can't duplicate it. Mike Epps, Day-Day, he tried. I think Day-Day did his thing. I think they was looking for another Smokey, and I think Day-Day did great for what Day-Day could do.
Right.
But Smokey is a classic. And then keep this in mind.
He's not even the same person.
Debo ain't even gonna be Debo no more. Debo ain't probably flabby and old right
They
now.
got to get a new.
Think
Debo.
about
some new
it.
characters,
They gonna have to
man.
do the same thing. They gonna have to do the same thing they did for if they flip Smokey, they got to flip Debo.
But this is what I'm saying.
Right.
There is no more. It's Debo.
That's what I'm
He
saying.
ain't
like-
rolling up on
Maybe
you.
they could get sticky fingers again. Like
right or some shit like. Nah, I,
Nah, see, I ain't like that. See, that's what I mean. They
Damon.
did too
He gonna
much.
be screaming the whole time.
they
And
used
then-
Damon.
Oh yeah, it
again.
was a Damon. Damon was there.
It ain't.
It's
He
some
was
young. It's some
funny.
young.
It ain't
It's some,
Debo though, man.
it's some young talent out here
It's
that they
some-
can
I mean,
find
the
and put it
Friday
together.
to me, I think the Fridays was the last. The last two Fridays that they had was the last good movies that Ice Cube, well, at least decent movies that he put out. Like, but they were like rated R. Like when he would do the
Yeah, I haven't
PG-13
really seen-
Jones, it'd be trash.
I haven't really seen any new Ice Cube movies.
And maybe
I know
All About the
Barbershop 3.
Benjamins. You feel me? Like
Yeah,
that's
that was
classic
dope.
too.
I salute the Ice Cube,
They
but
oversaturating.
let's keep it 100. Is he the only person that can play the same role in every movie? We talking
No.
about Kevin Hart. He's never switched up though.
He not the only person though.
Who?
Snoop.
But Snoop don't got as
50
many
Cent.
movies. Nah,
Ice Cube
man.
played
Tyrese.
Triple X. What
50
you mean?
Cent got a
Tyrese.
movie where he died on the hospital. He was drama acting.
You watched that?
Yes, I did.
What about Ice Cube when he played Triple X?
It's the same Ice Cube. That's the same Ice Cube from Friday, man.
Samuel L. Jackson plays the same motherfucker.
No, he doesn't.
Hey,
Trespass,
dude.
man. I like Ice Cube and Trespass, man.
Anaconda, it's the same Ice Cube. Am I tripping? He don't switch nothing up.
A lot of
Higher
yo,
learning.
Higher
Higher
learning.
learning.
Higher learning.
He was on his Black Power. He was on his
Yeah.
conscious shit.
Nah, I can't.
he was
see
acting. Well, was he acting in Boys in the Hood? Nobody
Uh,
knows.
That Doughboy.
Yeah, he was acting.
He was acting.
But this is like the same.
Them people on
boy.
I think he was.
ESPN.
I think he was just becoming
Like,
newly
we don't-
informed.
His
Like,
and hers just did that scene
Ice Cube
over.
went to an art school. Like he,
Yeah.
like he
I
with
know
the
he's
shit.
smart. Actually,
Like
he's
he,
smart as a motherfucker.
Yeah.
I got my pick of poison. I got one. Right, pick your poison. It's the 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter of football. Who you want saving the game? Forrest Gump or Bobby Boucher?
Kobe
Forrest-
Bryant.
if they doing a
Forrest
kickoff.
Gump play football, yeah.
Forrest Gump.
Oh, you want Forrest Gump?
Yeah. When he's focused, he gets the job done.
So does Bobby Boucher when you try to give him Gatorade.
What we on? Defense or offense?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Well, Forrest is on special teams.
Yeah.
So let's say the scenario favors both of them. Let's say it's a 4th and goal with 5 seconds left and Bobby Boucher on defense, or the other team just hit a punt. They just scored, kicked a punt, and they're kicking it to Forrest. If
I'm
he
going
won
with Forrest.
I'm going with Forrest. My point.
I'm gonna go with Bobby.
I'm going with
it. I
Forrest.
think I'll go with Bobby too.
Bobby
yo.
had that hit stick,
Nobody got past Boucher.
Nobody could catch Forrest.
Nobody
Forrest too
can.
fast.
Yeah, nobody
but he
can
never
catch
met
Forrest.
nobody named
But
Bobby.
yo, all right. So could
he
Forrest
never
score
met
on Bobby
nobody
Boucher?
on that
Yeah.
juice.
I think
Forrest
so.
could score on Bobby Boucher.
I think
Of course.
so.
Of course.
No,
I don't know, dog.
Bobby,
I don't know. yo.
Bobby is
wasn't that
superhuman.
fast.
He was superhuman though.
He can't
So
catch
was
him.
Forrest Gump. Any man that could run across the world.
Yo, I seen Bobby Boucher jump 10 feet
Well,
in the
maybe you're
air
right.
to jump over the line. I made that up. I made that up. But he did jump 10 feet in the air. I just don't know what the fuck he did it for.
Forrest Gump, man. I gotta go with Forrest. He
I gotta
broke
go
the
with Forrest,
he
too.
broke the leg braces, man.
He did.
I'm going.
That's
with
shit.
Bobby.
He broke
He
the
did. I
leg
forgot
braces.
about that.
That's
He
what
was
gets-
destined. He was destined for that shit.
You can't stop him. You got another pick your poison?
Nah, I'm still
I don't
trying
know,
to
but you gotta
decide.
think about it, man. Look, I mean, Bobby got a better highlight tape than Forrest, man. He only
He
did
got
that
a
one
way better
kickoff.
highlight tape than
He
Forrest.
got that one kickoff return. That's it.
Okay, but Forrest never did things more than once though. Like he did it, moved on with his life. Forrest Gump is based
Straight
on
like
him
that.
doing one thing
he
and
did.
moving
Like
on.
that.
That nigga won the College World Championship and then
Ping
went to become
pong.
a ping pong
Right,
champion.
right. Forrest did it one time.
I
and said,
mean,
I'm gone.
overall,
And
his
he a
life
war-
is more
and he a war
decorated
hero.
than Bobby Boucher's. Hell yeah, but I'm talking about football. Bobby Boucher was still listening to his fucking mom, like
I'm
scared
going
of
with
Vicky
Bobby,
Valancourt.
Ah,
You going with
man.
Bobby? I'm still pick Bobby too.
I seen Bobby faded in that movie for a minute. You know what I mean? He don't got the right water. He done. I seen him faded. I never seen Forrest faded.
Yeah,
Nah,
Forrest
Forrest ain't
always
never been faded.
focused, man.
Long Jenny ain't at the game.
If Jenny told him to score, he's going to score. Jenny is more powerful than that
Jenny
juice,
ain't
man.
give a fuck about
Jenny
him,
and his
man.
mom.
If she said, Forrest, I need you to score. If
Hey
you
yo,
do not
do y'all
score,
think that's Forrest's son?
Hell no.
They ain't Forrest's son,
I wouldn't
right?
have took that. Hell no,
No,
that
that
ain't
is
for
his
his
son.
son. Bitch,
That
you
is
gonna
his
leave
son,
me in the
man.
middle of the night, then pop up 5 years later talk with some Forrest, that's your son? Man, get the fuck out of here, Jenny. You on some bullshit. I'm not.
Nah, man.
But, and he just rolled with it, too. He
Word.
sat down next to her. I'm like, bitch, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Forrest is
It's
stand-up
deeper than
guy,
that. It's
man.
love, man. You
He's
can't do
stand-up
that.
guy.
I guess. You standing up?
You
I ain't
some real
standing.
nigga shit, man.
I mean, congratulations, but I would have had a few questions.
It take a lot of
before
courage,
I was
man.
able to accept it. Like, that's just not something you just roll over and go, okay, well, I guess she
Man,
said
he
it's my
done
son.
did everything in
deep.
his
She
life
said,
but
"I'ma
be a
die and
father,
my
man.
son
You
will
can't.
What
fall."
I'm saying though, it's not on Forrest. It's Jenny. She was a druggy thought ass hooker.
But she was on her
That's
way out,
facts.
bro.
So
She ain't
we
had
having this
time.
Forrest Gump debate.
She was on her way out.
Funny as hell, man.
And she was fucking with them niggas who fuck with the Black Panthers.
Yo, again,
I mean, Panthers you think hit Jenny.
Nah, them Panthers better not have hit Jenny. They better not have hit that beast. They better not have hit that beast.
hell, Panthers went ham on Jenny at the rally. That's why they kicked Forrest out when he tackled Neff. That's why they kicked him out. I'm sorry I ruined your Black Panther party.
Plot thickens.
They should have pushed for us right there. They was coming scary.
They should have pushed Forrest. I probably would have gave it to him. But what was dude though? What was he, Mexican or something? That way he wasn't a Panther. What was he doing in there? He was just a part of the
He was
army.
Taino Indian, man. He had a little black out of him.
He was something, man. Shit.
Damn.
He was a fake ass John Lennon.
So I'm still with this president shit, right? When is the election? Is Tuesday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And did they announce it this
Tuesday.
Tuesday, right? They announced it Tuesday.
Tuesday, yeah.
Who y'all think gonna win?
Shit.
I don't
Whoever
really
they
care,
want to
bro.
win.
Whoa. Let me hear that you don't care. You don't care?
Nah, I don't really care about that, man.
So you're not voting?
Nah, not
Okay.
me. Not
Okay,
me.
hey, listen, you gotta respect you're not voting because
You know what kills me though? Like when people hear people say, "Yo, I'm not voting," like they get all in a tangent, like in a rage about it. It's like, yo, I cannot vote if I don't want
Because
to.
they sleep. When
yeah,
you
but
sleep.
you're gonna always hear about your ancestors died for this.
Yeah, man, bitch.
Yeah, I mean, they
Conversation.
I'm saying
did
that's-
they did the best they could given their resources, but it's 2016 right now. We got access to a lot of information. I mean, we just got to make better decisions. We got to upgrade the information. We got to do better. So it's like, you know, we can't keep following the same paradigm and think something going to change. You feel me? I think we got to start like, I like CJ idea when it comes to like politics. You feel me? He really go in like on how things could change. You feel me?
I like more local politics though.
Right.
Because
Yeah,
it's more directly
Yeah.
impactful.
Like I'm gonna still go out. I'm gonna still cast my vote. Do I think it's gonna mean something?
To who?
Not really. I'm voting for Hillary.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Do I think it's really gonna mean that? Nah, they want her to win anyway. If they let Donald Trump get in office, then they really telling us something. Like as black people, they really telling us something. So they want Hillary to win. You feel me? Like they want to. You feel me? What they say? They gonna get fucked either way. You either gonna
Basically,
get fucked
yeah.
with some lube on or not. You feel me? Like raw.
Yep.
Donald Trump is fucking us raw, like hard. Hillary, she taking her time. She easing us with it. We gonna get fucked either way. You feel me?
Yo, it's
But
crazy because they said that
it's
they
local
making
politics. That's where it's at.
they said that the Clintons are making their millions, their fortune off of fraud in the
Haitians,
you know what? It was on the tip of my tongue and it just slipped. But basically, foundations like
like
they're-
the Red Cross and stuff.
Yeah,
like that.
it's like they basically pocketing money.
Well, they are. You got to
course.
talk to those Haitians over there on in Haiti. I mean, they foundation over there. If you do the research, they pocketed their billions of dollars in
Is that the one Wyclef was
And-
running?
Red
yeah,
Cross, Red
and
Cross doing
yeah,
some bullshit too.
and they
don't
only
give
built
Haiti
like
nothing.
5 houses over there.
Yeah, right.
I mean, and don't get me wrong, like they say Haiti is, you know, we can't really pay attention to the propaganda. They say like Haiti is like the poorest country in that hemisphere, but like Haiti got resources. They got oil.
They got resources.
They got tons of
being
resources.
robbed
They
for the
build
resources.
resorts and shit over there.
Yeah.
But if you look on the TV, it'll show you like it's nothing there. You feel me? But
Right.
that's the 50 fake out. You feel what I'm saying? You got to talk to those Haitians over there and find out what's really going on. They know what the Clintons has been doing over there for years. You feel me?
I've
So-
been to Haiti before. It's beautiful. I've been to a resort over there. Like they got a lot of stuff over there. A lot of stuff. But
Shout out to the Haitians,
it's
man.
shout
That's
out to
what I
the
say.
the Haitians not controlling it. That's what it is.
I really think Hillary's going to win. I don't think they do this all the time. I think they said it was close with President Obama and Romney, and he blew him out. But they
Man.
said it was close 8 years ago.
I don't know, man. I don't know what to believe, honestly. So when I don't know what to believe, I don't believe nothing.
I feel like we just got to do more for self. To be honest with you, I think us looking at politics, especially with having like a black president and everybody, you know, like when Obama got voted in, like people was crying and just like it was just like
it was a feel good story.
It was a feel good story, but then like 8 years later, it's like
okay,
you know what I mean? Like you just got to deal with like what you see most immediately. Like I didn't feel like my city changed or my surroundings changed.
Not a little bit,
you know. But you know, it's like so you know you got to wake up and see what's going on, man. You feel me? I feel like at the end of the day, like we got to come together as a people and really find out what's going to work for us. You know what I'm saying?
I like to think I would like to think that Hillary would win, but I saw George Bush steal a whole state worth of elections, man.
Yeah, Donald Trump.
You know what I'm
Trump
saying?
ruthless, man.
So Donald, I'm not putting nothing past the Donald. You feel me? I don't.
Donald crazy.
But some say
it's all politics, man. It's no gloves, yo. It's no holds barred, man. And then like they get away with the dirtiest, most crooked shit right in front of your face. Right in front of your face. It's like the poopy right there, but it's like, oh well, you know, oh well, it's too late now. Nothing you can do about it. Like, I don't really be. It's you never know what to believe when it comes to politicians, man.
No, I'm not surprised by nothing, man.
Yeah, like you never know what to believe. Like they sitting here telling you these stories. It's like, man, I was watching. I came across Plies Instagram page, right? You know, he got the illest videos on Instagram. He was talking about debate. He was like, I'm not watching no motherfucking debate. You think I want to watch two people lie to me for 2 goddamn hours? No motherfucking debate.
I watch the debates more for humor than anything.
Right, but is it supposed to be humorous though? Like, why am I watching the debate laughing about this?
Honestly, it's like
I
can't believe, like, I don't even watch the news because I can't believe this is happening. It's like
right,
it's like a movie.
Saying.
Like,
used to have to
it's like, yo, this shit is dead serious.
It's like the royal family though. They like in England, they don't do shit.
Yeah,
your record used to have to be perfect in order for you to run for president. Now it's like this is the most.
You can steal a piece of Jolly Rancher out the store. And
when
run
you
for
was 18, you
90s,
smoked a little pot, so you disqualified. Or
right.
You had depression issues. Oh, you can't run for president. Now it's like you can have rape allegations.
His kids didn't even live in the same house with him. They live with the mother. Like they
they
bury
you haven't been
like,
married. Like when Barack Obama and Mitt Romney. Remember when they used to bring their families on stage and they said, "Show you this is my wife, this is my children." They used to waste like 15 minutes.
If Obama's kids did not live with him when he was running for president, dog,
that shit would have been crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Like another black man don't take care of his kids. That would have been all over the place. That would have been it. You know what I'm saying? So they do all this underhand shit, man. But they all fucking.
Let's
dirty.
get into some goodies, man.
They all dirty.
Ray Allen just announced his retirement earlier this week.
Yo, shout out to Ray Allen on a dope ass career, man.
Jesus.
And I posted a picture on Facebook, and one of my friends said this is one of the greatest moments in sports history. And then another friend said, "Nah, Jordan 96 was the best shot."
Why do people do that though?
98.
Why
98.
can't he just praise that moment? Why does somebody automatically?
Well, it was your boy
Crabs
Cyril.
in a
So
bucket.
you talk to Cyril.
Yeah, like why you gotta bring that man high down like that?
You talk to your man Cyril.
I'm gonna ask Cyril's ass.
Now,
man. That's funny. Yo.
What I didn't realize were both were game 6s. I didn't know that, but game 6, Ray Allen, he saves. Now think about it. He saves LeBron's legacy.
He saves LeBron's ass.
Jordan solidifies his. Who you going with as the clutch shot? The most clutch.
You know, I'm going first. You asking me?
I'm going with MJ.
You going with MJ?
Yeah, it was his team. More pressure was on him. Ray Allen was like Steve Kerr to the Heat.
Okay.
I mean, that wasn't his team. He was posted that he only got one job. Hit that shot.
Yeah, that's
You
all
only
niggas
got
gonna
one
hit.
job.
Hit that shot. We don't need you to be a playmaker. We don't need you to just
Stand
hit
in
that
that
shot.
spot when the
when
ball
it's your
comes to
turn,
you.
hit that shot. That's why you on here. One reason only.
Let me go. Before Ray Allen hit that shot, do you know they had the trophy out? Do you know they had the rope out? Do you know they was about to drop confetti? Ray Allen broke their hearts. They were celebrating already. In Chicago, the game was still being played. And if Jordan misses, they go to game 7. Just like Miami. If Ray Allen misses, it is over and LeBron is trash.
But I'm saying
the trophy was out.
LeBron's record in the finals is already trash.
No, it's better now.
It's better, but it's still trash. He lost more
then,
than he won.
Imagine if you put together that super team, Wade, Bosh, and LeBron, and they only can win one championship. That would have been a failure.
Yeah.
Ray Allen saved his ass.
He definitely saved him.
The confetti was about to
That's
fall.
not the argument, though.
That's
not the argument.
But it meant.
Yo, I'm going to pick Jordan's shot. I'm going to take Jordan because that's like,
you weren't there.
It don't matter. I don't give a fuck.
I'm joking.
I would say that's like the cap on the legacy. Like, if you going to end it, that's how you fucking end it. It's like, yo, this nigga really, all this time he been kicking our ass, he going to go out like this? He going to leave like this? Who the fuck does he think he is? You know, I would have fucking shot Jordan if I was Brian
Carmelo.
Russell. If I was Brian Russell, me and Jordan would have had to fight right there.
And Jordan mean more because how many legacies did he crush? Like, who did he put on hold?
Gary Payton, Clyde Drexler.
He pushed.
Charles Barkley.
He pushed off.
Yeah, he pushed him. That's why I would have hooked him.
Offensive foul.
The ref ain't calling that in the final ticks of that game like that, man.
That Ray Allen shot, man.
The Ray Allen shot was dope, though.
And here's the
It's
truth.
the reason everybody compare themselves to Michael Jordan and not Ray Allen.
That's a fact. But we're talking about a shot, though. I'm talking about the shot. But here's the fact. Here's another fact, and I'll be honest. I went to sleep, and I didn't watch it because we were losing. I am a Miami Heat fan.
So a loser.
Still a Miami Heat fan?
Still a fan.
Okay.
Still a fan. I was a fan
respect
before
that.
LeBron got
I respect
there.
that.
I can
tell
attest to that. He was a
Yeah.
fan since Alonzo Mourning.
Right.
I give him that.
96,
P.J.
man.
Brown in there.
P.J. Brown.
Yeah.
Jamal Mashburn. For me, we did that.
Motherfucking Grant with the dreads, right? My man.
He was
Brian
after that,
Brian
too.
Grant, yeah.
But listen, I turned it off.
Eddie
he was
Jones.
down. I wasn't about
Eddie
to
Jones
watch
a Laker, baby.
Who?
I mean, Eddie Jones.
Eddie Jones was there.
Heat.
Eddie Jones was
Yeah.
there.
He was. He was.
But nobody-
I remember
nobody
live.
recognized
I remember
Eddie Brown.
live. He was on live, bro.
He was
Yeah.
on live, yeah.
But I wasn't going to watch the Spurs celebrate, so I turned it off. I woke up and the Heat won. Like, what happened? What happened? And I actually seen it, and even every time I watch it, I get the chills. That's just me.
So hold on,
So I'm a
man.
little biased because it's my squad.
No, that's fuck. First of all, so now it's your squad when he made the shot, but you turned the shit off because you thought they was going. You thought they
You
was
never
tanking.
turned off a
Real
Lakers
fans.
game?
Hell yeah, and they
okay,
lost
so
all
what you-
those games.
All right, look, I'm gonna go with Ray Allen.
Thank you. Woo!
Because when Jordan hit that shot, I wasn't really watching basketball like that. I was still like young. I wasn't really into sports like that. Like really like a fan and like looking at statistics and stuff like that. And like when Ray hit that shot, I was like I'm like a diehard basketball fan. So I'm like, all right. Yeah, like this,
I'm looking
shit's
at it like
crazy,
this,
dog.
right?
Like
I'm
I
looking
couldn't
at it-
believe it because they was like that shit was like out of a movie. You feel me? Like
Right.
it meant more to me Ray Allen hitting that shot than MJ because like when MJ was balling like that, like I was still like a young boy. Like
Right.
I wasn't really like
Look at it
I
like
wasn't really
this.
watching basketball like that. I was playing ball. You feel me? Because
Yeah.
I just wanted to play. You feel me?
Look at it like this. Look at it. Put yourself in either one of their shoes, right? Say you're Jordan, and you hit that shot against Brian Russell in that moment with your hand raised up in a perfect form, right? Is that not that's a good
Iconic.
feeling, right?
I'm not
Like,
talking about
iconic.
this.
Hold on, wait. But you standing there, you're Jordan. You standing there, you cross this motherfucker over, you pull up
Push
wide open for your 6th championship in 6 tries to retire right after that. You going and being Ray Allen in that corner, standing there waiting for the shot. I'm not saying Ray Allen's a bum. I'm not saying his career was meaningless. But in comparisons to that shot, like moments, MJ shot was in a legacy standpoint, MJ shot was way better.
To me, it's based on where you were
shot was
at
way
and how it
better.
made
Wasn't
you
he working
feel.
for
Ray,
Jordan Brand too,
Ray Allen resonated with me more.
Oh, so he
man.
made the
I was
shot wearing
8 years
Jordan,
old
so
when
he
hit
It
that
was
shot.
Jordan Brand too, right?
Yeah, he was.
He
too.
made the
Yeah.
shot wearing Jordan. So basically,
I
Jordan,
mean, I was
Jordan,
8
Jordan.
years old when
Yeah.
this was 96, right?
98.
98.
Yeah.
Okay, I was 10. I wasn't really.
I was 12.
I wasn't really like. I wasn't really that focused on what
Everything.
MJ was doing like that. Like I knew it's like Michael Jackson. Like you knew Michael Jackson, you know Michael Jordan, they household names or whatever. But like when Ray Allen hit that shot, I was like
That's
a grown man. I was
That's-
really into
that's my
sports.
point, too.
It
When you-
resonated with me more because I'm
Right.
really watching this series. Like you feel me?
I mean, it was.
I didn't really start watching this basketball series until I came of age. You feel me? And I really started. Okay, I like this team. I like these players. You feel me?
If Ray Allen was a Laker, I'd be like, yeah, that Ray Allen shot.
That's my point.
If
That's
Ray
my
Allen was a
point.
Laker, because if that was Kobe in that moment, I'd be like, yo, got Kobe shot. Fuck that.
All right,
You know what I'm saying? But
that's
for
my point.
me, I always was a fan of Ray Allen, but it wasn't like I'm rushing home to watch the fucking Bucks play when he first.
Nah,
or
see, I'm
the-
not,
you know what I'm
I'm
saying?
talking,
Nothing like
I'm talking
that.
about one shot.
The Bucks
I'm
was
just
tough.
saying the Bucks was tough, but I
Nah,
wasn't
I
rushing
used to
home.
watch basketball
I wasn't
around that
rushing
time.
home
Like,
to
I
watch
remember
Ray
that-
Allen
that
play.
epic-
Like I
that
would
epic
enjoy
battle they
Ray
had
Allen
against,
whenever he'd be on, but you know what I'm saying.
They played the playoffs that year, the Sixers.
Michael
Iverson
Brand
had
and
it.
them.
That's when the East used to be lit. The East used to have
when
some
Paul
competition.
Pierce was the only one in
on
the
him
Celtics,
and Antoine Walker.
and Vince Carter was in Toronto, and
Yeah.
all. Yeah, that was a dope.
The league
era.
was lit that year
Yeah,
on the
they
East.
was.
Well, okay, we got that out the way. You're ready for that one must go.
Oh shit, I forgot about that.
Woo!
Who we got again? One Must Go.
One Must Go. Album edition. Rap album edition.
It's only right that we had this one. I'm glad I picked this one too, since you got artists and managers.
All right.
This should be a good
This
breakdown.
CJ type talk right here.
This should be a breakdown.
Nas, iLLmatic, Jay-Z, Reasonable Doubt, The Notorious B.I.G., Ready to Die. Damn, what was the fourth one?
Mobb Deep.
Mobb Deep, the infamous.
Mobb Deep gotta go.
Mobb Deep gotta go?
It's not even.
Damn.
Mobb Deep gotta go.
Hold on, say it again.
iLLmatic, Nas, Biggie, Ready to Die, Jay-Z, Reasonable Doubt, Mobb Deep, the infamous. Who want to go? We already got Mobb Deep.
CJ said
out one.
Mobb Deep
They
easy.
gotta go.
Biggie.
That's a
Biggie?
no-brainer. He
For
wild.
me, Biggie.
Got you.
I ain't never listened to Biggie like that.
Okay.
I remember listening to
Get him
Mobb
out of
Deep.
here now.
Nah, serious. Like, hey man, that's just me. That's
Nah,
my
I'm
life.
I'm saying that
I
album
can
though.
agree
That,
with
is that the
though.
one with Hell on Earth?
No,
Nah,
that's
that
Shook
ain't that
Ones.
one. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Shook Ones.
Godfather.
Nah,
Got the Godfather on that one.
Nah. Shook Ones, The Survival of the Fittest. Eye for an Eye with Nas.
I
and
grew up
That's
just.
the only songs
I
you
kind
remember.
of like
off them
remember
out that
listening
album,
listening to
really.
that album because my.
You know, I get Mobb Deep albums. I get their tracks mixed up with their album titles, so
Yeah.
I'll be confused as to which songs is what on what albums. But I know they got hits.
They got hits. Don't get
They
me
got
wrong.
crazy. They got crazy albums. I'm gonna pick. You ain't gonna like me, but I'm probably gonna pick Biggie too.
He's bugging.
But I got a reason.
guys
I
are
got a
bugging.
Wait,
reason.
though, hold on.
Can I
I'ma
tell
say
my
hold on
reason first?
Ain't that
Yeah,
your
go
little
ahead, 'cause
brother?
Alright.
You gotta
Listen,
teach him, bro.
This my reason
I
though.
will never let my siblings say I'm the oldest. I would never let my siblings diss Biggie like that.
He
I
don't
didn't- I'm
care.
not
'cause
They know, they love
he would
Biggie.
pick
All
Wu
my
Tang
siblings.
over Biggie anyway, so he wouldn't give a fuck.
They ain't in this question.
Right,
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, they ain't in this
The reason
question.
why I say Biggie got to go is because I'm basing off like my experience.
Right.
I didn't really listen to Biggie until like
Bro, you
later
picked two
on in
bad
life.
picks today. You
Nah.
Who?
just because of your experience. You pick the Ray Allen shot, and then you pick Biggie
Hey,
gotta
man,
go. Like,
at least
nah,
I'm being honest.
Biggie
You feel
gotta
me?
stay.
Biggie. Look, when I was growing up, my brother was really into Queensbridge rappers, so he was into Nas.
Nas
heavy.
gotta stay,
He was
too.
into like Cormega,
Trap.
Mobb Deep, all them, Noriega. So I remember listening to it. I didn't really understand what they were saying, but I remember the music.
Right.
He wasn't really listening to Biggie. I wasn't listening to
It was
Biggie.
the same way for me,
I heard
bro.
him. I heard him on 112 tracks. 'Cause I was into R&B when I was younger, but I wasn't really listening to like no 10 Crack Commandments and shit like that.
Bro.
You feel me?
Listen, let me-
And I like Jay-Z. And I like Nas.
Let me tell you this, right? When I was
So
a young
Biggie
boy,
gotta go.
My mom was music restriction. Like you couldn't listen to certain shit. You know what I'm saying? In the house, my mom, and I don't get no other outlets that listen to music like that. I can't listen to music in school. So the only music I would get would be Wu-Tang, because Jarrell would play Wu-Tang all the time. Nas, mad New York niggas, right? And I'm listening to it only because it's on. I'm not really into music to the point when I'm pressing play on it myself to listen to it. So about time everything was going on with Biggie, and I come to realize that he was already dead. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
So I wasn't in that moment, but I remember Locust Street nights bumping Mobb Deep on the porch all night all night during the summers. I remember bumping iLLmatic because Jarrell would play it all the time. Right. And I remember bumping Reasonable Doubt because when I came into music and I actually went back and listened to JG, that stuck with me more than Biggie did. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like
Real
Biggie's
guy
music.
right here. Keeping it
I like, you feel me?
Yeah, I feel you.
I fucks with Biggie. I ain't saying Biggie whack or nothing like that, but just out of like, you know what I'm saying,
Track
music
for-
that resonates.
Track
and
for
you
track, nothing that Mobb Deep got can go with a Biggie project.
No, I agree.
Track for track.
I'm not saying you
If
wrong.
you listen to it though,
I'm
like,
not saying
like
you
a
wrong
lot
at
of people
all.
pick what their favorite is just because, like you said, like
You'll be
you're calling
there.
that to like them
moment
local
in
sports
your
nights
life.
because
Nostalgic
you
moments.
love
Right.
you love that nostalgic moment. Me, I'm looking at it a different way. Like I'm comparing it. Like, all right, this got 14 tracks on it. 10 of them was
So you
solid.
going straight up
This
song
got,
for song.
This got 20 on it. You know what I mean? All 20 was solid. I'm gonna go with the all 20. Like Biggie was putting out classics, bro. It's the reason they say he brought the East back. Like, and that's what I'm going with. I'm not getting like, damn, like, cause I don't even remember listening to that as a kid. I'm just like a hip hop historian. Like I go back and I'm like, okay, let me listen to this. Let me see what they was doing on here. Let me see how they changed the culture during this time. Like that's what I'm more looking for. Like I'm not like, oh man, I smashed my first chick. You know what I mean?
That's the
song
shit
was
I
out.
be
Like,
on.
you know what I mean?
I'm
Like
like,
I ain't
yo.
recalling it to that. I'm just like really giving quality. Like yeah, he put out a better project.
Nah, I'm not, but that don't mean it's whack though. But for me, it's all about music that sticks with you. Like if I look back to a point in my life where shit was like going great as hell, or even when shit was going bad per se, you know what I'm saying? You got those songs that stick with you when you when certain emotions hit you. So
Yeah.
And
Where's
you
my-
revert
I
to
do.
that shit. You revert to
I
that.
definitely.
You
I
did say
definitely
you
know
was
what
strict
you
in the
is.
motherfucker,
I'm
right?
strict,
He
man.
grilled me off the
Listen.
top too. Like he ain't waste no time. God damn.
Dude, I be like,
Souffle.
yo, we be going at it all the time over music, yo, especially with like the new artists and shit, yo.
All right. So what new artists do you like, Bub? And what new artist do he like? The ones you like, or he don't?
Some of them.
Time.
It's like,
It gotta be a time.
depends.
He
like
I might
Lil
like a
Wayne-
certain
he like
track.
Yachty too, though. By the way.
Nah. You know what made me like Yachty? Not his music.
What you
Like,
say nah for? You just said you like
because
it.
I gotta clear it up.
All right.
You feel me? What made me like Yachty was his interview. I'm like, okay, this is a good kid, so let me see what he's doing. And then it's mumble rap, and like these kids are like, they're not. I don't look at them the same as I look at somebody like Dave East. You feel me? Like that's somebody who I really rock with, and is skillful.
Right.
Like I don't look at them like that. I'm like, all right, they're like a Wiz. Like a Wiz is a lifestyle rapper. You know what I mean? Like that's what they got a whole theme. Like he got a whole branding thing. Little Yachty, Little Boat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna wear Nautica.
And
you know
they
what I mean?
like
he,
his little
he got
group
a whole
called Yacht
branding
Club or
thing.
something
So
like
I
that?
see what he's doing, and I'm like, I can respect that.
So
I like
it
all
ain't,
of
it ain't
them.
just about music then with you. You
I like-
see
Nah,
his
it's like it's
overall-
everything. It's the vision. I told
Right.
you ever since
I'm
Dame
talking about
did
just
that
music,
to me.
though.
He changed me.
Right. I can dig that perspective.
But name somebody, and I'll tell you.
Name somebody. All right,
Yeah.
matter of fact, that's a good point too, because we got which one of these rappers would you free that's locked up right now? What's the list?
I gotta get.
I think I remember off the top of my head is Kodak Black, Kevin Gates,
Bobby Shmurda.
Bobby Shmurda.
Who else locked up?
It's two more. It was five of them.
It was 5.
It was five of
Hold
them.
on, I gotta look that up. I'm just now finding my phone.
Damn.
But yeah,
Hold on.
I like all the new rappers. Like,
Oh no, it was 4. It was Bobby Shmurda, Max B, Kevin
I gotta
Gates,
get Bigger Belly.
Kodak Black.
Free the wave.
I gotta
Free
say
the
Out of
Bigger
them,
Belly.
I don't even really listen.
But-
I never really listened to Max B, but out of those
That's one of my
four,
favorites.
You got to
though.
get
He's
him.
one of my
yeah,
favorite rappers. Yeah,
Who, Max B?
yeah.
I
He's
actually
in my
saw
top 5.
Max.
Max in my top
I saw
5.
Kevin
top
Gates
five?
in
Max
concert.
in my
right?
top
He
5.
ain't in my top 5.
You want to hear my top 5?
Yeah, let me hear your
I'm
top
gonna
five.
I mean,
This shit about to be different,
Nah,
ain't it?
listen, look, check this out.
All right.
Crunchy Black.
Wait.
Say-
Hey! It's over, man.
Nah, son, it's
Don't even
funny
finish.
as hell.
Nah, I'm
Crunchy
playing, look,
Black.
nah, listen. Killer,
Killer Cam?
50,
Mm.
Hove,
Got you.
Ye,
Okay.
and Bigger Belly, Max B.
Ain't
Those
nothing
my
wrong
top
with that.
5.
Yeah.
That's
I
my
mean,
top 5.
That top 5
They
against
mean the
anybody.
most to me
I got
musically.
you.
Like,
But
Yeah.
hold on,
It's
can you
solid.
really when we get into the conversation of top 5, like, can you argue somebody's top 5? Like, it's my top
If
5.
you say Crunchy Black, yeah, I can argue
I
with
mean,
that.
that's different. Like, Country Black didn't even fucking rap. Like,
Nah,
you know
bro.
what I'm saying? Like, that's different as hell.
it was his aura, man.
Only thing I know about Crunchy Black is the Ryan Spinners video when he was dancing to this shit.
That shit was the best part of the
That shit
video.
was
wasn't
dope,
it?
though. That shit was dope, though.
ECP,
Who
know
your
where
top
you
5,
gotta
CJ?
go.
It changes often, but because I think about more categories.
Damn,
So,
he is straight,
like
dog.
more categories.
What
but
category?
if I gotta
What you mean, like,
business wise, like how they
nah,
moving.
just music.
But it's just music. Like who I listen to, my top 5 people. Hove, of course. Nas. And then that's when it started getting tricky. Big.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna go with Pop.
I won't deny it. I'm a street rider.
And that last spot, and it just rotate. But those are 4 people that I could keep hitting them, and then it'll change.
That's why it's hard for me to pick a top 5 because the people that I loved, like they just fell off. So it's like they don't really do nothing for me right now. You know what I'm saying? And with the streaming services, you can actually just go listen to anything you want, and it kind of takes me away from artists that I would listen to all the time. Like
Right.
Ghostface is one
because
of
you
my
got
favorites.
access to so much, you don't really know
Right,
what
but
to
I haven't
listen
listened to a Ghostface
But-
song or album in so long. But
Right.
he was one
because
of my
that was
favorites.
back then when you actually had to go buy what you wanted. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You just ain't had access to just everything at the
Yeah,
tip of your
true.
fingers. So when you
Right.
went to buy it, you listened to those who you wanted to listen to. You just ain't go take $20 to buy a CD from somebody the music you don't like. You know
and
what I'm
it
saying?
meant more. Like for example, a story that I've been meaning to tell. My man said Fred, right?
Shout out to Sad Fred,
I remember
yo.
one day we all was coming out of high school. He was already at the AM/PM. And Nas I Am just dropped. Nobody knew it, but he had it. He ain't go to school that day. Don't ask me why. But he bumping I Am. And he was the man right there. Like, when you had it taped,
Yeah.
you
Right.
was the man.
Right.
For real.
When you
That's why
played it-
niggas played their music so loud. You know what I'm saying? When you write down
Yeah,
shit,
like,
talk
like
about it.
radio.
I got
Let everybody know
I got
what you
this.
Yeah, yeah.
Music
Exactly.
meant something back then. Now, with the streaming system, it's just like it just makes everything watered down because you can just play anything you want and it just don't mean that much. But going to actually buy that tape, opening that plastic, and reading the book.
Yo, I miss
looking at
reading
the pictures,
album art, yo.
who
and the
produced
cover.
it,
Real.
all that stuff. Who got an
I used
album
to keep it in
coming
my
out?
locker.
Yeah, man.
All of that stuff meant something, man. I don't know if you remember, but my room used to have pictures from the source all around.
Nah, let me tell you,
on the
dog.
ceiling.
This nigga used to have Timberland boxes full of cassette tapes, dog. Like
It was
2,
real
3
like that.
Timberland
It
boxes
was real like that.
full of tapes, yo. Most of them shits was Wu-Tang.
Nah, man. It's,
Most of them shits was Wu-Tang,
Hey.
but big
I
ass.
ain't gonna lie.
What was the
If
first
it had
album
a
you
W
bought?
on it, I
What's
bought
the
it.
first album I bought?
Yeah, that you can remember buying.
The first album I remember buying with my own money was iLLmatic.
Wu-Tang Forever for me.
That's the first album I remember.
Mine was
buying.
Volume 3. Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Wu-Tang Forever.
Mine was
97.
Cisco Unleash Your Dragon.
You bullshit.
This boy's a big Cisco fan.
That's why you always.
he like
Hey, you know what's funny?
Cisco,
I'm keeping it in 100
Cisco,
though. Like,
You know
what's
what's
up?
funny
Man,
too?
those
Because
are
this nigga
boys.
Bub,
Come
he
on,
always
man.
wear his shirts like halfway unbuttoned too.
What's up?
Like,
Like-
you know what I'm saying?
What y'all saying?
Halfway
He a
unbuttoned.
legend. What you mean?
He's a legend?
He a legend.
Nah,
Cisco's
Cisco
a legend.
legend.
Why not?
Cisco
Cisco a legend?
Cisco legend.
Come
yo.
here,
y'all-
they want to see.
How is
Yeah.
Cisco a legend?
Tell me Cisco not no
90s, He
legend.
was popping.
Okay, so
Thong song.
Drew
You
Hill.
ain't
one
You
song.
ain't dance off Thong
I
song?
didn't. I never.
You ain't
did.
never
Come
danced with
on,
the
Hey,
girl
yo,
off
real
Thong
shit.
song?
I used
Thong
to know.
song
I used to
come
know
out,
the
though?
dance to thong song on the beach.
Man, I was
It
in
was a
7th grade.
dance?
Shout out.
I was
They
in
had a
7th
whole
grade,
video. I
man.
used to
Come
know.
on, man.
I used to know the choreography to the thong
tripping,
song.
man.
Shout
Cisco
out to
had
my
a
brother
list.
Dono.
Drew
you know.
Hill.
He
Classic.
had the hottest song on the Rush
Come
Hour
on, man.
soundtrack.
Cisco is not a legend.
He a
dog.
legend, kid.
Hey, people,
He got
is
hits.
Cisco a legend,
Where's
man? Let
Bond?
me know.
I ain't-
Cisco
I ain't-
got
I ain't
hits,
gonna
bro.
say- He got hits. I ain't
He a
gonna call him a
legend,
legend.
He a
bro.
legend, man.
I ain't gonna call.
Don't
Cisco a
disrespect.
legend.
He a legend.
He got a legendary.
My
he got
bad,
a legendary
bro.
song. Incomplete is legendary than the motherfucker. That's a legendary record.
Incomplete is dope.
Yeah.
I'd rather listen to that than Thong Song, but Thong Song blew up. Man, I don't know.
Y'all
why.
used to listen to Golden Girl at night?
I don't know who the
Who the hell is that? What's that?
Oh, it's the radio
Remember that?
personality.
The radio personality
Yeah,
back in the day.
I know.
All right,
you're
okay,
talking
got
about.
you. Golden
What
Girl.
was her theme song?
I don't know.
That's
Beauty.
Cisco's. That
Yeah,
Beauty was her name.
Come on, man. They got
That's
hits.
dope.
man.
That's Drew Hill.
But he was the
Dog,
lead
it's
all
singer. You
Cisco.
ain't never
He
heard
was
no.
the
Who wrote and produced Drew Hill songs? Was
Him.
it Cisco?
Nokia.
I read the books,
Nokia
bro.
produced, right? Nokia produced.
I don't think you want to argue Cisco with
I
this
ain't.
man, dog.
My bad, bro.
I don't think you
I'm
want to
out
argue
this
Cisco
fight.
no more.
I'm out this
Nah,
fight.
nah,
Cisco
nah.
can be whatever you want.
Donnell Jones, man, he legend.
Donnell Jones.
Donnell
yeah.
Jones
He
legend.
not in.
I can play
Legend.
all of Donnell
Actually,
Jones
wait.
albums, though.
I don't know if
Nah,
I can
man.
call
Not
Donnell Jones.
all
a legend
of
and
them.
not
Album.
Cisco.
That
That
all
one
of
album
them
was a
wanna be.
classic. That one album was
I don't know if I
Illmatic.
can
It
call Donnell Jones a legend and
All
not
right.
Cisco. I think
Donnell
that's
Jones
wrong.
got more albums than Cisco.
How many have
Cisco
you
got
heard?
a body of work,
Five.
bro.
How many have you heard?
Cisco
Five.
went
Who
triple
getting
platinum.
more a show right now? Donnell Jones or Cisco? Keep it 100.
Cisco still performing?
Yeah, Cisco.
Crazy. Hold on, time out.
I don't know.
Donnell Jones got that Essence Festival crowd, man.
He do got to.
Donnell Jones got an album called Gemini.
Cisco got to
I ain't
deal.
know
mean, I'm
about all
supposed to
that.
listen
Cisco got to deal with the
tried.
cruise lines,
I
man.
tried. I
I want to
tried.
hear that shit. I don't even know what it's called. It don't cater to me because it's called Gemini.
It's the Gemini and me. Man, he got that fire.
What
man.
the fuck?
That's the song. It's the Gemini. He's breaking it down on why Gemini struggle in relationships, man.
Everybody
Man,
struggles
I can't
in
get,
relationships, man.
Donnell Jones, man, he got that one classic album.
Where I want to be.
That's all he needed.
Where I want to be is like the realest. I was a kid when that came out, but that turned you to a man real quick.
I was a super kid when that came
Shout out
out.
to Mr. Johnson. He used to play that in the class in 8th grade.
Why though?
Just he was feeling it.
Freaky ass.
He was going
What
through
school?
some- He was going
What
through
school was
something,
this?
I guess. It's Granville. You
Oh,
went there.
man. That wasn't my teacher. Damn. My mom sent me that fucking cesspool. Teachers
Look,
playing this
Yo,
shit.
if you had that song playing, you was going through something, or you was about to go through something. That song made you grow up
That
quick.
shit kept the
That
class
shit make
like
you want to
real
cry,
chill.
man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You going through some sad ass shit. You play
Yeah,
that- you in
that's
your
like
room.
one of the realest songs.
That's
ever.
one of them songs
Nah,
where a
real
man
talk,
going
though.
through some hurt and he in the corner in his room like he can't
He
believe
in the
what
tub, no
Yeah,
water
like-
with his jeans on.
Nah, but y'all gotta think.
Nah,
he
let
was,
me tell
he
y'all what
was-
I
he
used
was-
to do,
He was
though.
splurging on that track, on that album too.
Yeah, I never
Yeah.
listened to the album. I never had the desire to.
Girl,
I might.
that's
I might.
a classic album.
I might.
Girl,
I
you
never-
know what's up?
Someone, what left? Yeah, what left?
Girl, you know
eye.
what's up? Yeah.
Looking fly with a sundress.
Yeah, that's the one.
up. Yeah,
Girl,
he
I'm
was.
big.
Donnell Jones is that dude.
That was
Nah,
that-
look,
Catching
real
him at
talk.
the light and everything.
Hold on.
That
Matter of
summer
fact, go
was
ahead.
popping
But what
for
you about to say
Donnell.
before I say what I said?
I used to, because you know how when you used to buy the album and you open it up, they had the lyrics to the songs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to write down the lyrics and then hand them to my girls and shit. Like I wrote the poems and
Smooth
shit.
operator. Yo, let me get a brother's high five for Bub sliding that motherfucking that ballerific gym, that playerific gym right there, man. So who's better? Which you gonna rank? Who you rank before the other one? Donnell Jones or Jaheim?
Donnell Jones, huh?
Jaheim got hits, bro.
He got hits.
He had ghetto hits, but
Jaheim got hits, man. I think he got more hits than Donnell Jones.
put that woman first.
I don't
Name
know,
me another
man.
one.
Jaheim, he
Could
kinda,
it be?
He just fucked his hair up. So
Yeah, I don't know.
He fucked his hair all
Yeah.
up, didn't he?
But that's what I mean. Once you do
I don't
something
know.
dumb,
Jaheim
I wanna
kind of
get
rubbed
to
me
it
the
out of
wrong
that
way,
light.
man.
He rubbed you the wrong way.
Yeah, man. He kind of rubbed me the wrong way.
When
man.
he wore that suit, the one at Houston funeral.
What Jaheim say when he came to Trenton High, yo?
Yeah, nah, I got a couple stories with Jaheim.
Let me hear one. What's this Trenton High
One
story?
of them, my brother used to serve him haze too. You feel me? Back in the day. Real talk. Nah, real talk.
All right, I'm sorry about this motherfucker up, man.
And then the second time I seen him, it was at the hip hop summit in at Trenton High and shit. They brought Jim Jones and shit. Jim Jones, Beanie Siegel, it was a bunch of Russell Simmons, that little pastor from the little Muslim pastor from Belly and shit. Yeah, it was lit. But I went to the bathroom and I seen Jaheim in there and he on the phone and shit. I never forget it. He on the phone like, yeah, man, tell that nigga he not my cousin, man. I'm in Trenton right now. He keep telling people he my cousin and shit. Like,
What the fuck?
yeah. And then I seen him like, and then I was like, damn, he coming crazy. I was like, this nigga kind of coming crazy right now. And then I seen him in Zara like a year and a half ago and shit. He was being like a prima donna and shit, holding up the line.
A year and a half ago, he was being prima donna?
Yeah, I seen him at Zara and shit up in Menlo Park.
Like that too.
And he had like all these clothes at the desk. It was a long ass line, and he got the clothes at the counter and shit. Then he leaving the counter like, yo, my man.
Let me get that too.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, what you doing? Looking all sick and shit. Like, what's up? You used to be on your brolic shit. You feel me? Now you looking like kind of frail.
They
like,
did say he was
I
from
like
Trenton
that.
or something like that, like Stuyvesant he was from, right?
Really?
Jaheim, yeah. They
I
said
think
it
he
back in the
Brunswick,
day.
but he
Brunswick.
had family in Trenton.
Yeah, I know he
Okay.
go to the DMV sometimes downtown. Every once in a while,
Nobody can
motherfuckers tell me.
escape that DMV.
Yeah, right. You can't get away from that shit. Everybody
DMV
goes to the
don't
DMV.
give a fuck what you
Everybody
did.
goes to the DMV.
Better come
Get
pay
your
that
ass the fuck
surcharge.
down here. I think I got everything off my chest today. Hey yo, matter of fact, speaking of that Twitter post, how many new followers we got from that shit on our page?
I don't know. I was starting to follow some, but then I'm like, man, I don't know how old these people are.
Yo, it was the craziest thing, right?
Some
I
of
never
them-
been a part of no Twitter shit like that where your posts just blow the fuck up, right? Like people really argue in your comments, like
Yeah.
like they be atting your name, but they not even talking to you. Like they talking to another person, but they keeping you involved because it started from your shit. And it's somehow like it's weird what people see when you post something. We posted that shit and saw a comedy, right? It was a picture of a tatted white dude, look just like Lil Wayne, and the post said, People said this is what Lil Wayne looks like now after his Black Lives Matter rant, right? Majority of people laughed, but other people turned it into some racist shit. This motherfucker's like, well,
Internet
black people
world,
stop
man.
killing black people. Lil Wayne won't have to say what he says.
Yo, do you know how many
What? Like,
people
crazy.
call this racist? Yo, you guys are racist.
Yo, you guys are racist. What
That's
the fuck?
crazy.
What did I mean?
What did I
Racist?
say?
Well, first of all, you black people can't be racist. That's dumb as hell.
We know that,
What the hell?
but they can't wait to
I don't
call a
know,
black
man.
man a racist, though.
I'm like,
It's stupid.
yo, it was so many people though, yo, and then it's like other people. Like I said, most people laugh. Some people want to make it into a big deal. Like, you know what I'm saying? When I even got into an argument with a motherfucker myself because he crossed the fucking line, in my opinion.
What he
But-
said? Because I couldn't keep up with it all.
Nah, he read my motherfucking bio.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? And my bio is just basically about my daughter. And
He
basically
tried to get personal.
Yeah, he got, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like,
no.
yo, I had motherfuckers hit me I was hitting motherfuckers in the inbox like, yo, you know how to track IP addresses? Like, I'm trying to figure out where the fuck this nigga at. His location said he was East Coast, East Side somewhere. So I'm like, yo, fuck is this nigga at? You know what I'm saying?
clown.
But it was that right there, that only because he took it personal. That shit right there don't fly. But
But
Other than that-
you can just look at people profiles and just be like,
Look at this.
yeah, it's no reason for me to argue with him. Like, look at
Right.
him. He
You
don't
know
even
what?
put.
And I
He
know
not
he-
he not putting where he from. He using fake names. Like, come on now, let's like use a clown.
You're absolutely right. I just not this time. I'm usually
Yeah.
that's
I feel
usually
you.
my approach.
So did you find an IP address?
The motherfucking connect can't get back to me, man. God damn it. I was at work.
Yeah, I
Hot
missed
than
all
a
of that.
motherfucker.
But I
was
want to
at- I was
salute.
hot,
I
man.
do want to salute to the young lady who was definitely fighting back on everybody's behalf. They, like I say, they had our name in it, but she was talking like they was
everybody.
dropping false statements, and she was just coming back with facts. And she's like, "Okay, y'all, you making me proud right now. Like
That's
I
what's up.
love when they stand together and they definitely, you know what I'm saying, like strike back like that. But I couldn't keep up with it, man. Like I just didn't have the energy
much.
for it.
Yeah, it was too much.
You talking
yo.
about 700,000, and then I'm like, now I see why celebrities don't retweet me because this is annoying.
Yeah,
Like, I
this
can't
is
do it. Like
annoying,
you
yeah.
gotta pick who you want to retweet. Because at first I'm like, let me retweet all of it. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't keep up. Like, yo, you put this phone down. I need to go do something with my
shit was going off for like 4 days, yo.
Yeah, it's still going. It slowed down, but it's still going.
Yo. Whatever, but yeah. So
that's right. You got to touch the culture, man. That's good.
Man.
Provoke that conversation.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
yo,
and then we got a little podcast family that we got going on Twitter, and it's a bunch of other people who got podcasts, and we all kind of share each other material, and we interact with each other back and forth and everything like that. And they was coming.
You got to put them up on Versi, man.
I was going to tell you that. I was going to tell you explain that in a minute too. Matter of fact, get into that too. Craig put me up on some shit called Versi, man, and you know what I'm saying it's a bit lucrative.
Shout out, Neil.
If I say so. Shout out, Neil. It's a bit lucrative, man.
But what happened was I found out about this app through this publication, and I was in a competition to win a pair of Yeezys on the app. So I got an email from a vice president of the app. He just was telling me, like, I like the content that you're posting. I want to know a little bit more about you. So I'm like, hold on, who the hell is this? You know what I mean? I'm thinking it's a joke. I Google the person, you know what I mean? So I start seeing them in pictures, you know what I mean? Everything Versi. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, all right. So you guys really doing something. He's vice president at this position or whatever, because he didn't even tell me he was the vice president. So I'm just telling him we keep a dialogue going for like a month. He's like, I want to hire you to post content for the app. Shit, I've been already posting content. Like, I don't
you gonna pay me from doing what I've been doing already.
Yeah, right. So I do it. I start posting the content, and then he's like, listen, I like what you're doing. I want you to build a team. So I recruited like 9 of my friends or whatever, post content, get them paid too, you know. And then he's like, I want to throw an events in Trenton. So it's about like bringing more resources into your community. So we're throwing an event. I'm gonna work on trying to get the artists paid. You know what I mean? And all I'm posting about is New Jersey hip hop and hip hop in general. So it's just about, you know what I mean? Like, that's a community that we run, because it's a community-based website.
Right.
You know? And anybody can join it, because whatever you're doing, like, you guys should get on there in that podcast way. But, you know, like, once we throw that event, I'm trying to have, like, a podcast there. I'm trying to have food trucks. I'm trying to have vendors, you know. And
so you're talking about a live episode?
Yeah, live episode.
All right. We with it.
Live episode.
Absolutely. Hell yeah. That's dope, though. But, yeah, Craig put me on the Versi, you know what I'm saying? And I've been, we go back and forth with, you know, just like you said, hip-hop, Jersey shit. We talk about
and it's just carrying a conversation with people, you know.
Right. We all talk about the same shit.
You post anything you want, you know what I mean? Hip-hop, pretending to hip-hop.
Speaking of, yo, I don't know who said it. I heard a lot of people saying it, but I think y'all sleeping on that DC4, man.
Trash.
I think y'all sleeping on the DC4.
I initially said it was trash, but I think I was really looking forward to hearing the diss song. And I didn't get that, so that kind of hurt my feelings.
So you overlooked everything because you didn't get what you want.
That hurt my feelings a little bit. And then every track wasn't resonating with me, but as I listen more and more, like, I'm starting to like it more.
He got some songs in there, but I just feel like, like, as an artist, like, I want Meek to grow.
To grow? Right, exactly.
Yeah, you feel
but
me?
I don't think that's going to happen, because I think he is who he is. Yeah. I don't think he has any interest.
He shut that down.
Yeah, I don't, because I said the same thing, like, because I would like to hear him talk more about shit he do with his son, maybe, or, you know what I'm saying, like,
I just
more
want him,
family-oriented shit, but he's just, you know.
I want him to be able to compete with the, like, if I was to choose out of, like, J. Cole or
Big Sean,
Meek or Big Sean or like Kendrick.
I'm going with Cole.
Like, what I'm saying is, like, I can relate to Meek more because he remind me of a hood nigga from where I'm from. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But his music is not grown with me. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I want to be able to relate to him more because besides the music, it looked like I could relate to him more.
Right,
you feel what
exactly.
I'm saying? So I want him to be able to be in that conversation with Kendrick and Cole and them like that. He, you know, he got the talent to do it. He just got to get better. You feel me?
Right. I think, and what opened my eyes up a little bit more to him, which made me like his album a little more, was the interview that he did with Taxstone on Taxstone podcast. I thought it was a bit insightful.
Interviews be saving people.
Yeah, I thought that was a bit insightful.
Yeah,
man.
I just didn't really like that money talk that he was talking
I ain't like that either, but I expected that though.
It was like,
a lot of people were saying it was trash. So
I thought it was a good
interview.
interview.
I clicked on it to hear it, and I thought it was pretty dope.
I thought it was a good interview.
I believe what he's saying. He's saying Beanie Siegel's, you know, stunting on him for a little bit of 10 G's, for little 10 G's, and Meek was going to get 80. It's like, but we know Siegel's situation. You was with Rockefeller. They took care of you. Now that you're independent, it's hard for, like, he doesn't know what he's doing.
Right.
He dropped like 4 diss tracks, and you haven't heard nothing from him since. So he doesn't even know how to market himself. So who knows how much money he has.
Siegel diss track.
So he's
It's
trying
over
to.
for your wave, Siegel.
So here's my thing. Now,
I thought that one diss track was okay.
yeah, but it's gone.
I didn't even bother to listen to it though. I
But
wasn't
look,
interested at
here's
all.
my
Meek
thing, though,
said
right?
that
He was on
man
his
sound like
Wayne
the
shit.
devil, man.
Yeah, he
God
did.
took his voice.
God took his voice.
God took his
Man,
voice,
he brought
man.
God in, and I
He
was
did,
like, damn.
yeah.
Beans was doing that too, though.
Here's my thing, though, right? Now, O'Malley and Beans was at the studio, right?
Yeah.
And then they called
Meek,
and
yeah.
Meek came. Siegel said he wanted to get close to Meek. Weren't you close to him? Why did you do the record? Like, he said he wanted to get close to him.
Right. You
because
could have
they
been
had issues.
right.
You could have handled it right
Without
there.
getting on the song.
Nah, he wanted to just play Meek close and like on some chess.
He
moves.
tried to capitalize.
Like, and try to stay close to him. You feel me? That's all
Right.
he was doing.
That's
he a
all he
leecher.
was doing.
He's
That's
coming
all he
sound
was
like a
doing.
leecher.
Well,
Because
I
first of
think
all,
he-
just based off like real nigga shit, like if Siegel knowing he got a rapport with Game and knowing that Game and Meek getting into some shit, he should have stayed out of it to begin
Right.
with. He should have never involved himself, especially if he has a relationship with Game already. But then
Yeah.
Meek said Siegel hit him up and he was like, "Yo, you ain't tell me Game shouted me out." He like, "What the fuck I gotta tell you? He shouted you
right.
out for?"
Everybody gotta tell you
Bro.
that for.
You know what I'm saying? Like, why I gotta tell you that
You
for?
got to think about it. Nas shouted Beans out too. He said, compared to Beans, you whack.
Right.
Beans was still throwing crazy disses Nas' way.
Right, exactly.
Like,
You're absolutely right.
He's a liar. He's just a liar. That's all.
Oh,
I
Skino
don't
been
know.
saying
I
they've
feel
been
like-
stealing money forever.
He
Yeah,
was
but
coming on
Skino ain't
some-
never. I don't want to hear Skino because he ain't
I mean,
got
I
the
do
music.
because he
Oh,
was in
Skino
the
said he running
phone.
Philly right now. And that's what he said.
Yeah, that's
I
what
want to.
I'm saying.
I'm interested
That's
a
what
little
I'm saying.
bit. I'm interested a little bit in those
Skino
Skino
looking real
because
weird on the
he
gram.
is. He is
like,
looking a
like
little
he messing with that cocaine our son. It's looking,
Yo, you know he remind me of
He
DMX,
just don't use chapstick, dog.
Skino. He remind me of the way he talk. The way he talk.
He talk too fast, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like
he talk
the
like
nigga
he,
Beans. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he talking like he ski.
like he's
Like he
like
took,
Skino is ski.
like he
DMX,
took a couple
man.
bumps off the dashboard or something.
Yeah, but that tax season Meek
That was a
Mill
good
interview was
interview.
dope, man. Tax
Yeah.
definitely.
Shout out
doing
to
his thing
Tax
in
for
the
that
back
interview
podcast,
too, man.
Yeah.
Because that's a dope. That's the new. He ushering in something different with how, you know what I'm saying, artists get viewed now with that. Like, when we was growing up, well, if we wanted to listen to an artist speak or some shit, we had to wait till Rap City The Basement come on. You know what I'm saying? On 106 and Park. You know what I'm saying? You can't just go out and just get it like that.
You
So-
watch the TV Guide channel to see who's actually going to be on Rap City. Oh,
Right.
word, such and such is going to be on.
Right, yeah.
I'm gonna watch that.
You got to be there.
And you
Yeah.
got to be there because there ain't no reruns.
Cause ain't no rewind.
That shit coming on tomorrow. Like, and it's a
Yeah.
whole new episode.
Wasn't no DVR.
Nah.
Wasn't none of that.
Bitch, that was back on the TV with the knob on it, nigga. What the fuck?
Yo, this was definitely a dope episode, man.
Yeah, man, this is good.
We had a lot of fun on it.
No, wait, yo, I meant to tell y'all earlier, man. If y'all looking for a plug for dope ass starter and vintage NBA gear, yo,
Hell yeah.
Bub, let them know what's up.
All right, so me and my partner CJ, he not only my partner in music. Well, we started this business called Nostalgic Apparel, and basically we do a lot of thrifting. So one day we just was like, fuck it. We woke up one day and was like, look, man, we gonna start selling a lot of the stuff that we had. You feel me? And we just turned it to a business. You feel me? Like basically, what we doing is we go to thrift stores and buy clothes and we resell them. You know what I mean? To give people those nostalgic feelings. You feel what I'm saying? It's like so.
We
'cause
try
when
to stick to like a lot of rare finds, like
Yeah.
stuff you can't.
You just can't walk in the
Yeah.
store and just pick up.
Yeah,
try to
because
get
you know what I
some
mean. Like
one-on-one.
it really came up like because when we was growing up, we come from we didn't really have everything we wanted when we was growing up.
Right.
So we may go to the thrift stores and we may see that Tommy shirt that moms couldn't get us. You feel me?
Yeah.
Right.
But we get it now, and then all that stuff is coming back around now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like worth more, and it's more sentimental value as well. You feel what I'm saying? So imagine how many people feel like we feel.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So we
right.
just trying to get dope shit and provide people with those nostalgic feelings. You feel what I'm saying?
I hit him up the other day. I was like, yo, I need a Lakers starter jacket, homie. Like,
Yeah, hell
I
yeah.
need. If you find that, let me get that.
Word.
Yeah, man.
That's
But if
what's
y'all,
up.
you can find them on what's the Instagram page?
The Instagram page is nostalgic_apparel_.
It's just Instagram. Y'all got a Facebook too?
No
No
Facebook.
Facebook.
Yeah.
All right, it's just strictly
we trapping
Instagram
off
page.
the gram.
Selling dope off the iPhone. That's what's up, man.
Make sure y'all join Versi too.
Make sure y'all
Versi.
join
I'm
Versi,
gonna try to get the podcast brothers to send out the link so y'all can join Versi.
Oh, we definitely will.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll send that out.
We
No
on that.
problem, man. So, y'all got anything else y'all want to get off your chest before I bury me a motherfucker?
I'm
today?
good, baby. Get into that. Bury somebody.
All right, man. Dig a hole and bury yourself. As we touched on earlier, y'all know what's been going on with, the whole Black Lives Matter / All Lives Matter type dialogue that people like to bring up. We spoke on a little bit earlier. Mr. Dwayne Carter, as William, as Jarrell calls him, had an interview, and he was asked how he felt about Black Lives Matter, and he basically said, bitch, that shit ain't got nothing to do with me because I'm rich and white people record me on their cameras. That's basically what he said. White people record me on my cameras. That man white, he filming me. If I'm young, black, rich motherfucker. If that don't tell you that America don't care about black people, I don't know what to tell you. Those were his words. Those are his words. So, like Meek said in his Tax Tone interview, when he heard what Floyd Mayweather said about All Lives Matter, he was like, damn, y'all niggas got that rich? Y'all don't see what's going on? Like, people is getting killed in the streets by police officers for no reason. Niggas getting lengthy jail times for crimes that don't even that don't even match the crimes or what they're being charged for. It's a lot of shit going on. Dwayne Carter, he was even on his 2008 album, the Carter 3, giving a whole load of dialogue on a song called Misunderstood about how black people being mistreated and, fuck Al Sharpton and all this, that, and the third. Listen, all I know is the drugs are too strong, bro. You got to spend your money on something else. It ain't working out for you. Leave them drugs alone. And if people ask you questions, like T.I. said in his Instagram post with the long caption to you, if you don't know what to say when somebody asks you a question, say no comment. You don't have to give the ignorant one. I mean, on one hand, you can nod him if you're as ignorant as he is in that regard for how he feels, for just saying how he feels. If you feel like that and you just want to hear an honest opinion instead of what people expect you to say, all right, cool, I guess I get it. But the overall picture and what Lil Wayne raps about is clearly a reflection of the shit that's going on in his music. So how does it not affect you? I don't fucking get it. Dwayne, this is why the Carter 5 ain't coming out and you ain't getting your money from Baby because you don't know how to handle yourself. You know what Baby told him when he's asking for his money? I'm holding this for my son. I'm holding this for my son, youngin'. I give you this money when it's ready for it. Wayne, you got to dig a hole and bury your motherfucking self, man, because you in the position that you're in, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people look up to your weirdo looking ass, you know what I'm saying? You could be a better musician, if you stay off the drugs. But I don't know, man. This is what you get when you deal with people who get into positions and their ego and their riches taken beyond the people and the culture, man, and what's really important. So this is the shit that happens. Dig a hole, Lil Wayne. Goodbye.
You done.
Yo.
Goodbye. And we don't want your apology after the fact either, because you shouldn't have said it in the fucking first place. Celebrities love giving out a little apology message. Like, mama, nigga, people don't care about that apology. You just don't say shit. Just stick to what you say and leave it be. So you might as well just you know what I'm saying? Because people don't forget about that shit.
Yo, who Juicy Juice you stole, man?
Oh,
who got a Juicy Juice?
He got a Juicy Juice.
The little cartons?
Still in the
right,
kids'
look,
snacks.
Who cared Juicy Juice you stole?
I stole my daughter Juicy Juice.
There
Man.
it
I
is.
bought the shit, man. Like, damn. It should be good.
It should be good, right? What kind
Hey,
is
yo.
that? Is that apple juice? Or
When
what
you
is
drink it, though, right? As soon as it get good, it's empty.
It's fruit
It's
punch.
over.
I got to get another one.
Hold on. That little Juicy Juice joint look kind of tall, though. It look taller than the normal
joint.
juice.
It's a tall can. Yeah.
Got the tall can Juicy
If it's
Juice,
in this
man.
house, I bought it. It's mine.
Yeah, right. I
Yeah,
drink them
man.
shits too, man. You know what? I know them kids be having the little peanut butter and jelly joints in the fridge. The little what them shits called?
The Smuckers.
The Smuckers peanut butter and jelly.
Them
They're
shits
going,
be
man.
Yo,
Tearing them
shout
up.
out to the Pod family. I ain't making no list, but y'all know who y'all are. Shout out to y'all. Subscribe to us.
Hey yo, shout out to two shots in the
Shots
brew.
in the brew.
I was listening to their podcast, man. I was actually interacting with one of them, Taryn, I believe it was, on the DM. You trying to finagle a connection with that one. So they right out of Philly. So shout out to two shots in the brew podcast. Yo, the one dude, I can't remember his name. I think it's Harvey. But the deep voice, yo, he funny as hell, man. He funny as shit. Shout out to y'all over there at Two Pies in the Brew. Shout out to my boy Kakon with Ron. Check out his latest episode and the whole Pie family. Shout out to Avery, too, because she was coming like a mom and shit when I was arguing with the racist dude. She was coming like a mom. She's like, you're going to regret that in the morning. You shouldn't have said anything. I'm like, fuck that, man. I ain't letting this shit ride. But
Yeah, man.
shout out to all of y'all, man.
The Real and Raw podcast, the John Effect.
The Real and Raw podcast is in there arguing with me, too.
Yeah, yo, she hit me. She's like, yo, is your brother okay? I'm like, huh? For what? He all right?
You ain't even know what the fuck was going
I
on.
didn't know.
How do you know I'm right?
She's like, Like, he all right. Like, I had no idea what he did, though. So now I know. So now I get the message. Like, yo, is your brother good?
Why you ain't call me?
Yo, I
This
didn't
nigga
see
don't care,
nothing.
man.
No,
All I wanna say is that
I thought
he don't
she was
really-
just tripping on the fact that some dude hit you up on some racist stuff. I didn't know what he actually said.
Right.
But like I said, that day I was real busy. I was out doing Uber and doctor's appointments, stuff like that. So when I got back, I'm like, man,
Basically,
too
nigga,
much
I
going
get
on.
to you when I get to you.
I didn't know. I didn't even know it was racism going on the joint.
Yeah, basically,
He
right?
good.
He
Yeah,
good.
right. She's like, yo, he all right.
Hey, yo, y'all
still
wanna,
breathing?
Y'all want to plug y'all stuff where people can find y'all at? Y'all music and anything else y'all got going on? Any upcoming events or anything like that, man?
2017, we coming hard at y'all. Right? We gonna chill for the rest of this year, but not chilling, but nothing
Working
in
on
the
the
public
master
eye.
plan.
Yeah. Some things
Yeah.
behind the scene, but
Y'all know when we do
we
something,
got
we
something
gonna
for
do
y'all.
it. We gonna do it big.
2017.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right,
that's
man.
what's
Yeah,
up.
but follow me on Instagram at ShamGod. And you could listen to my music, SoundCloud / Bubluv. BUBLUV.
I'm not even worrying about y'all following me on social media except for Versi. Like, y'all need to join Versi and get on this wave.
This man
bro.
mine is always
It's
on
up,
the dollar.
It's up
Yeah.
and coming.
No, you
It's
feel
up
me?
and coming, man. And when we throw this
It
Versi
is up and
event,
coming.
y'all gonna love it. Trust me.
Hey, yo, keep me in the loop with that, man. And, yo,
Will
if
do.
y'all got anything else y'all got going on, and, you know what I'm saying, before y'all get into it, if y'all want to come back and let motherfuckers know what's going on, you know what I'm saying, get a bigger reach on any events or performances y'all got going on, man, we can work that out. I talk to Craig all the time. I bump in the bub, and you know what I'm saying, here and there, but it's all love every time.
Hell
So
yeah.
if y'all ever want to come back and, you know what I'm saying, let people know what y'all got going on, just to cast a wider net for y'all, you know, that's all
Hell
right.
yeah,
You
man.
got
We
that.
appreciate it, man. I love. Like I said,
Yeah, I
I'm
love
a
what
fan.
you're doing, man.
Appreciate
I
it.
follow.
Both
I
of y'all
follow.
doing
I
it.
love
Yeah, salute, man. If y'all don't like, if y'all didn't enjoy this episode, I don't know what to do for you.
There's a lot of gems in here,
There was a
man.
lot of gems, there was a lot of jokes. You know what I mean? We kept it funky, we kept it real.
I just got to say one thing. Somebody told me not to say this and embarrass myself, but Kanye get that 5th slot for me because he is like today's Tupac. You don't think
Kanye, today's Tupac.
so? Today's Tupac, as far as like influential,
Yeah.
political.
I don't really have an argument against it. I can't say
Yeah,
like, no.
I can't.
Yeah,
I mean, he does. He's
Kanye-
out.
It's
I
a
was
method
very
to his
outside.
madness. It's a method to his
It's
madness.
crazy
man.
because I was doing Uber the other day and just that song "Blessed" came on. Drake,
Yeah.
Drake and
Big Sean.
Big Sean,
Big Sean and
and
Drake.
one of the kids, white kid from school, thought Kanye was going to rap at the end. He was pissed when it was the version that
Yeah.
Kanye
Right.
wasn't on.
Nah,
That's right.
He was. I've never
right.
seen that. Like, yo, why didn't the guard rap?
What the fuck, bro? You
He
ain't got
was-
the remix?
He was, he was hot that Kanye didn't rap. So I
Kanye
can't
verse at
argue.
the end of that was hot, though.
Yeah,
It
so
was hot. I don't want to hear. I'd rather hear it with Kanye than without it. Why
Kanye
not?
Most influential, man.
Because they
He
verses.
already
touching
in
the
my
culture
top
the
five.
most.
Yeah.
Easy.
Who in your top 5?
Well, I put Yeezy in my top
Put
5.
Yeezy, yeah.
Yeah. And Crunchy Black.
Cisco.
damn.
I don't have
was a
I
rapper
don't think I have a
at one
solid
time.
top 5,
For
but I know Fab is in my top 5.
We was hanging out with rappers.
Yeah, Fab.
I got Fab in my top 5. And
He
not
just
not
need that
because
classic
he needs-
album, man. He ain't got it
He
yet.
needs a classic album, but I think Fab is more of a person who like I can.
Ghetto Fabulous wasn't classic?
No.
Hell no.
I don't think so. Nah, I would
got
like to
classic
say yeah.
mixtapes. He got
I think
classic
if you're a
mixtapes.
Soul tapes.
Yeah,
I think
soul
if you're a
tapes.
fan of Fabulous, like you would consider Ghetto Fabulous a classic, but not like critically
Nah.
acclaimed.
I'll argue to death with somebody if they say that's a classic. It's not a classic, dog.
All right, man.
CJ don't fuck
I'm a
around,
fan.
yo.
I fucks with Fab though. Word is mine. I fucks with him.
Yeah,
he
Fab is
stay
a-
he stay on all the new waves.
Fab is in my top 5.
He just
man.
need that classic album.
He continually finds ways
And
to
after that, he
reinvent
should just
himself.
stop. Drop a classic and just stop. Fade to black on him.
Episode 22, baby.
Episode 22 podcast, brothers, man. Appreciate the boys, Bub Love, CJ for coming through, man. Shedding gems, letting us know what they got going on and interacting with us and what we got. Episode 22, man. It's a wrap.
Subscribe and review. iTunes.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Fresco, one half of the podcast, brothers. If you like everything you heard in this episode, you can go to our iTunes page by searching the Podcast Brothers and subscribing to our page and getting all the links sent straight to your phone. You can also get in touch with us on our Twitter page, Podcast Brothers, and you can also email us at mybromepodcast@gmail.com to talk to us personally and get all the information you need.